On day 1, I spawned in as Baby Sonic. I used my super speed and began running throughout my home until I came to a complete stop by none other than my friend, Knuckles.
Sonic, it's good that you're here. We need to move. Now!
I heard explosions sounding off nearby my island. Knuckles brought me over to a clearing, revealing a massive army of robots, turning my land into ice? No! My home!
Dr. Eggman's army. They found us.
Knuckles left, and I followed. It wasn't long until we reached a temple holding a strange-looking fire emerald. Whoa, what's this? Without answering me, Knuckles hit me into it, causing me to absorb the emerald. My body began to change, turning my once blue fur into fire. Whoa, I'm Fire Sonic.
All of your questions will be answered. First, we need to leave before...
Knuckles then got interrupted by a large explosion, revealing none other than Dr. Eggman himself.
Well, if it isn't Sonic, I see you collected a fire emerald. No worries, I'll just get rid of you so that I can fully ice over this world.
What? Just then, Dr. Eggman blasted Knuckles with his giant mech suit.
Get out of here, now!
I ran as fast as I could, with Dr. Eggman's mech suit chasing right behind me. On day 2, Dr. Eggman was gaining on me, but thanks to my new fiery skin, I was running even faster than before. Woohoo! I think I'm gonna lose him. Unfortunately, I was stopped by a very large cliffside. Oh no.
Once my vision is complete, no one will be able to stop me.
Wait! Eggman then hit me with this mech machine, causing me to fall off of the cliff. On day 3, I was falling through the sky uncontrollably. Ah! What do I do? Just as I thought all hope was lost, I got caught by a plane? Wait, is that?
Hey, Sonic, hang on!
Tails! We were flying through the sky, but sadly, the plane couldn't support both of our weight. Is it supposed to make that beeping noise?
No, brace yourself!
Tails, where are you? I looked up and saw him hovering through the sky, landing safely. Hey, must be nice.
At least we're okay, Sonic. It looks like you've gotten one of the fire emeralds. You will need all 6 of them to stop Eggman.
I know. He's trying to ice over this world, but why?
I have no idea.
We need to get to the bottom of it and stop him. Maybe the rest of the fire emeralds are the key. My thought then got interrupted by a loud crash on the horizon. What was that? Tails and I went to look, and sure enough, it was a group of Eggman's robots roaming around the area. Oh no. On day 4, Eggman's robots clashed with Tails and I.
How is he still alive?
I tried my best to fight back, but sadly, I wasn't putting up a fight at all.
Sonic, the fire emeralds! They can give you great ability. Focus on your fire.
Right. I listened to Tails, and out of my pure concentration, I was able to punch the robots with an incredibly strong fire punch. Awesome! I fought the remaining few and was able to take them down. Unfortunately, though, the last one started to run away.
I must tell the others!
Oh, no you don't! I chased after it and successfully took it down at a clearing. I then noticed that he dropped a tracker that could lead me straight to the next fire emerald.
Well, that's great, but before that, we must fortify so that we can remain safe, Sonic.
Yeah, I think I have an idea. On day 5, I went to work. I went out and got enough materials to make myself a set of stone tools. From there, Tails and I worked together by each building up our very own homes. I built up a sweet Fire Sonic themed house. And from the looks of things, Tails was building up his very own workshop. Whoa.
With this build up and running, I'll make some really sweet gadgets in no time.
I can't wait.
It's important you find the other fire emeralds in time so that we can stop Eggman. From what I've heard, he's building up some crazy machines to freeze everything over.
Agreed. From there, I looked at the tracker. I think it's time I go out and get that second fire emerald. On day 6, I ran far throughout the terrain, following the tracker, until I finally arrived to the Green Hill Zone? The second emerald is here? From the looks of things, there were more of Eggman's robots surveying the area. I bet they're looking for it too. I did my best sneaking by them and avoiding their detection. I can't be caught.
So, do you really think Dr. Eggman is gonna pull this off?
Hopefully, once this world is iced over, everyone will be forced to depend and take orders from him.
As I finished eavesdropping, I turned, and far off on the other end of the area lied the green fire emerald. It was surrounded by a large drop. How am I supposed to get past that? On day 7, I had an idea. I used my fire speed and ran throughout the Green Hill Zone course. Woohoo! I knew if I wanted to make that large jump, I had to be fast enough. I did everything I could running through the path, knocking over Eggman's robots. Ha! Take this! After my speed built up more and more, I reached the cliff, but thankfully was able to jump high enough. I did it! I went over and picked up the second fire emerald. Because of this, my body began to change. I grew larger in size and now had crazy fire shoes that allowed me to leap high up in the air whenever I wanted. Awesome! On day 8, I was leaving the area with my new upgrade until out of nowhere, a strange looking robot dropped down in front of me. Wait a minute, are you?
I am Metal Sonic, a creation of Eggman to take you down. We already have Knuckles, and it won't be long until we have the rest of your friends too.
No! Metal Sonic began to blast at me. Ah! He had very powerful blasters and gadgets to his disposal. I did my best to counter with my abilities, but sadly, he was just way too strong for me. I can't beat him. Knowing I had no other choice, I started to run, but the Metal Sonic began flying right behind me.
Get back here!
Boosters deactivated. Power low.
Ah! I ran faster until I was cut off by a large, rocky wall. Oh no! Knowing I had to think fast, I used my newly acquired ability and leapt high up into the air, making it on top of the mountain wall. Okay, time to get out of here. On days 9 to 10, I made it back to base. Barely. I need to update Tails. I went over to him, but I noticed that he wasn't alone. Hey, who's this?
I see you found the emerald, Sonic. Oh, and this is Chow. He's run into quite a problem.
Follow me.
We followed the little guy until we were met with a Chow village, but it was completely frozen over. Oh my goodness.
Eggman's robots. They did this. They froze my people, my family. I was the only one who made it out alive.
This is terrible. I have to save Knuckles and stop this whole operation.
You know, if you help unfreeze my people, my Pops knows a lot about these robots. Maybe he can help you find your friend.
You know what? You have yourself a deal, but how am I going to unfreeze this entire place? On days 11 to 12, I began a search throughout the Chow village. It didn't take long until I found an ice tunnel that led straight below it. It's worth checking out. I went throughout the tunnels until I came into a large frozen cavern with a huge mass of ice at its center. That's what's keeping the village frozen. I began to chip away at the ice core with my fire punches, but out of nowhere, the core began to shoot ice back at me. Ah! I began to circle around the cavern, slamming into the core with fire and outrunning its attacks. Then, when it was getting weak, the core started to make a blizzard storm throughout the whole cave. It was no match for my fire, and with the final fire leap, I was able to melt it down completely. Take that! Because of this, the cave around me started to turn back to normal, and I heard shouting coming from outside.
Yeah, he did it! Sonic did it!
Yeah! He saved us!
I left, only to see the village was completely thawed out, and the Chow people were free and happy again.
Thank you!
Yes, thank you so much. Also, my son here told me that you're looking for the robots that did this. I think I know exactly where you can find them.
On days 13 to 14, Tails and I were driving off throughout the land in his brand new van. Whoa, this thing is awesome, Tails.
Thanks! Oh, look! It's a lab Chow told us about!
I looked out over the horizon to see a tall, icy mountain, and at its peak was Eggman's high-tech laboratory. He has to be there. Using the van's satellite, we then heard talking coming from Dr. Eggman and Metal Sonic way up on the roof.
He's what? There's no way that stupid hedgehog is still alive! This is outrageous!
Forgive me, Doctor. What should we do next?
We?
Dr. Eggman punched Metal Sonic back towards the edge of the building.
I'm going to continue to build my machine that will bring about an entire ice age to this world! Then I'll be the only one to provide warmth to its people. And you are going to watch over the yellow fire emerald in the vault room. Make sure that no one, especially that pincushion, ruins my plans!
Yes, sir, Eggman.
It's Dr. Eggman to you! Wow! Someone needs some reprogramming.
Eggman and Metal Sonic then disappeared back into the laboratory.
Sonic, did you hear that?
Yeah, I need to get in there, save Knuckles, and get the yellow fire emerald fast. On days 15 to 16, Tails got close enough to the lab for me to enter inside.
You go in. I'll keep watch out here. Good luck.
Thanks. It didn't take long until I reached a room full of computers and monitors.
Hey, get me a coffee, would you? I gotta keep an eye on this red guy.
All right.
As one of the robots left, I saw that the other one was looking at a screen that showed Knuckles in a cage. There you are. But how do I not get caught? I snuck away from the remaining guards and entered a hallway that led to my friend. He looked so weak and frustrated. Psst, Knuckles!
Sonic, you're here?
Yeah, I want to get you out, but if they see me on that camera, we're done for.
Your speed. Use it.
What?
Rely on your fire. Become so fast they won't even see you in the camera.
My speed. Focus. Here goes nothing. I focus on the fire powers inside of me and sprung forward in a flash. I appeared on the other side of the room as I pulled Knuckles out of the cage. Whoa, I did it. I actually did it.
Here you go. One coffee.
Thank you. Whoa, did you see that?
What? Man, you're seeing things. Just drink your coffee. It'll wake you up.
On days 17 to 18, I was going deeper within their facility.
What are we doing?
We can't just leave yet, Knuckles. They have the fire emerald here. I heard it's in some sort of vault room.
Uh-oh. That's the highest secured place here.
Well, it's worth a try. The two of us ran down a few more hallways until we found the room. And there, in the center, was the yellow fire emerald. Bingo. We began to move into the vault room when suddenly its door slammed shut behind us. Uh-oh. Metal Sonic then flew in and landed in between us and the fire emerald.
You should have listened to your friend, Sonic. Now you will both die!
He started to blast away, shooting at me and Knuckles constantly. Ah! The two of us knew that we had to stop him. We can't give up now! Metal Sonic started to fly up, focusing his attacks on Knuckles. Oh, no you don't! I used my Fire Leap ability and slammed right into him.
Ah! No!
He fell to the ground, and Knuckles rushed up and unleashed a flurry of punches. With one fire punch, Metal Sonic was down for the count. We did it! With my victory, I went up and grabbed the yellow fire emerald. Because of this, I felt even more fire energy surrounding me. I gained 5 more hearts, and now I could create shield orbs of pure fire around me. My celebration was cut short because the vault doors burst open, revealing none other than Dr. Eggman himself. On days 19 to 20, I was face to face with Dr. Eggman.
All right, no more fun and games, Sonic. Hand the emerald back over, and I'll think about not killing you.
I know what you're planning to do. Freezing over the entire world? Why?
Why? Do you have any idea what it's like to be seen as a joke? Seen as someone who tries and tries but never succeeds? Well, when this ice takes over the world, I'll be the only person to supply it with the heat that they so desperately need. Then, everyone will need me. I'll be the strongest person in the world.
Eggman fired off a powerful missile attack. Oh no, I thought I was done for, but out of instinct, I used my new fire shield ability, blocking the explosion. I will not let you get away with this.
Enough!
Eggman shot one more explosion, creating a large hole right underneath us.
Curses! I'll find you again, Sonic. But you, I can't believe they just broke you down with the food between their teeth. I'll have to make you into better, stronger robots.
On days 21 to 23, Knuckles and I ventured throughout the underground tunnels until we found an exit far off away from the facility.
Sonic! Knuckles! You guys are all right! Thank goodness!
Yeah, we are. It was a mission success, Tails. From there, the three of us made it back to our base. I knew that we had to build Knuckles a home, so I was about to go gather supplies from a nearby cave, but he stopped me.
Allow me.
Knuckles went and started mining with his bare fists, destroying chunk after chunk. Awesome! Together, me and Knuckles built him up a home to stay in, and done. I hope you like it, pal.
Thanks again for everything. While I was mining, I was able to find this as well.
Knuckles threw over a ton of iron for me to have. Sweet! With it, I was able to upgrade my tools into iron ones. Thanks, man.
Don't mention it. But, while I was mining down there, I broke through a wall and found some weird purple-colored flames.
Purple flames, huh? I'll go check it out. On days 24 to 26, I headed down into the caves underneath our base. After a little while, I stumbled across the purple fire that Knuckles was talking about. Huh, that's weird. I followed the flames, which led me to a large room filled with purple light, as a massive pool of purple lava separated me from a large door. Wait a minute, the purple fire emerald. Could it be here? I started to look around and noticed that 3 different jump pads were inside of the room. And are those rings? Huh. I trusted my instincts and jumped on one of the pads straight through a golden ring. This caused it to glow up. Awesome! I did it to the remaining 2, which caused the main entryway to open. I looked over, and inside of the newly opened room lied the purple emerald. Let's go! On days 27 to 29, I walked through the open doorway to approach the next fire emerald, when suddenly, something started to come up from the ground in front of me. Before me was a large green pipe, and out of it jumped a plumber in red clothes? Wait, Mario? Woohoo! He jumped up and grabbed the purple fire emerald from its pedestal. As he did, his clothes changed colors, turning him into Fire Mario. Let's go! Ah, hello, Fire Sonic. What are you doing here? That's mine. Yours? No way. I found it first. What? No, you don't understand. No, you don't. I need this for myself. So long. No. Mario leapt back into the green pipe. I can't let him get away. I jumped in, following him right behind. Here goes nothing.
Finally, Sonic won't stand a chance. My beautiful creation is finally complete, and with this final piece, he will be perfect. Now, just place it inside, and let's turn this puppy back on.
On days 30 to 32, I jumped out of the green pipe, following Mario. And as I looked up, I saw we were in a land frozen over ice. It seemed completely empty. Is this place? Yes, it was my Mushroom Kingdom. That cruel Dr. Eggman tested his icy creations on it, and now everything is gone. That is why I need the Fire Emerald. Mario, if you just give me the purple emerald, I'll be one step closer to being able to defeat him. No, in fact, I think I should have all of the fire emeralds. What? How about this? If you defeat me in a challenge, you can have the purple fire emerald. But if I win, you have to give me all of yours. I'll beat you anytime, any place. On days 33 to 35, Mario brought me over to a massive track surrounding a frozen mountain. On it were 2 race cars lined up. Oh yeah, my challenge is a race around this large icy volcano. Wait, volcano? Oh yeah, and we start as soon as it... Suddenly, the frozen volcano started to erupt, launching massive blocks of ice into the sky. Let's go! Mario sped off in his cart, getting a head start. Hey, I jumped in and sped off behind him. He was far ahead, and massive blocks of ice were raining down onto us. Mamma mia! Here you go! Mario launched fireballs attacking at me from his cart. Hey, stop that! We both started to turn the final corner, and there was the finish line. As he was distracted, a large block of ice crashed down onto him. No! Because of this, I cruised through the finish line, winning the race. Yes! That was not Mamma Mia. But a win is a win, Sonic. Here you go. Mario threw over the purple fire emerald to me, and I picked it up. This caused me to gain 5 more hearts, and now I could summon large fire rocks from the sky. This is sick. I looked back at Mario, and he looked sad and defeated. I knew deep down all he was trying to do was save the Mushroom Kingdom. Hey, Mario, I have an idea. On days 36 to 38, I traveled back with Mario to the frozen Mushroom Kingdom. I then used all of my fire energy in my legs to start running around as fast as I could. A ring of fire then started to form, causing the entire kingdom to melt back to what it once was. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Sonic. I know we have our differences, but it is important you take down that evil Eggman. Trust me, I will. I kept running, using my speed to race back home. But unfortunately for me, a large fiery explosion knocked me aside. Ow!
Celebrating a little early now, are we?
I looked up and saw that Metal Sonic was standing directly in front of me. He clearly had some new upgrades and looked much stronger than before. What happened to you?
That doesn't matter. You should be worried about what's about to happen to you.
Metal Sonic rushed in and immediately started to hit me with fire. I jumped up and slammed into him with my fire leap. But he seemed unfazed.
Poor little Sonic.
Suddenly, in a burst of speed, Metal Sonic jumped up in the air and slammed down on top of me. I thought I was surely done for. No, I can't die here. Out of nowhere, he was hit from a side by a powerful attack that stunned him. What the? I looked over and saw my fellow hedgehog, Shadow, standing there.
Hurry and get up, Sonic. We don't have much time until he recovers.
Shadow? You're here too?
I said get up and let's go.
On days 39 to 41, I escaped with Shadow, making it back to my base. Okay, why are you here and why did you save me?
This isn't about you, Sonic. This is about saving the world. Eggman's experiments, his inventions, they're roaming all over the place, destroying everything, trying to start that new ice age of his. He needs to be stopped.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's a reason you weren't able to stop Robot Sonic just now. He's empowered by something.
The next Fire Emerald. That's why he had fire attacks as well. What should we do?
Sonic! I was overhearing your conversation, and I think I can make you something that could take Metal Sonic down.
Awesome!
Yeah, so make it.
Well, that's just the thing. I seem to have misplaced the item I need. It's called the Solar Shell. It's the only thing that could withstand your firepower, Sonic.
What is it, Shadow?
It's just, I think I know who has one.
You do?
Yeah, an old friend of mine. Follow me.
On days 42 to 44, I followed Shadow into a dark wood forest. Hey, I don't like this.
Come on, she won't hurt you, I think.
Yoo-hoo.
What was that? I looked up, frightened, only to see Rouge the Bat was perched up on a darkwood tree.
So, what is it that you want?
We're here for a specific item I heard you might have, the solar shell.
Yes. Well, let's see. I have something you want. How about you get me something I want?
And what's that?
Well, you see, just outside this forest is an operation site of Eggman's robots, and I saw one of them had a pretty, not-so-little golden ring. If you go and get that ring for me, then I shall exchange it for your solar shell.
Ugh, fine. One golden ring coming right up. On days 45 to 47, we left Rouge's Darkwood Forest and saw Eggman's operation site not too far off. As we moved closer, I noticed that the place was crawling with a bunch of robots. If we're caught, the whole site would be on us. As we started to creep around the base, I started to hear a voice shouting in the distance.
What did I tell you about insubordination?
Oh no, Eggman's here?
Sonic, look.
I looked over and saw Eggman in a courtyard.
We're going as fast as we can, Doctor!
Well, go faster! If we don't get everything ready and complete the airship before that hedgehog gets stronger, then I'll dismantle you all by hand myself!
An airship? What is he planning? All of the robots scattered around the operation site, and Dr. Eggman left.
Sonic, we have to get the ring out of here now.
I know. There! Shadow and I ran into an opening, and in the middle of it was a large golden ring. Bingo! I ran up to grab it, but as soon as I did, an alarm started to ring out throughout the entire site. You have got to be kidding me! On days 48 to 52, Shadow and I were surrounded by Eggman's robots. Well, no other way out than to fight, right?
Normally, no. But I've been itching for a fight.
Shadow ran into the robots, slashing into them, as I used my fire leap to slam into a group at once. I used my orbs of fire to burn down the last few remaining ones, and Shadow cut down the last robot. Hey, we make a pretty good team, huh?
Ugh, whatever. Let's just get out of here before more come.
We used our speed to run out of the operation site in a flash and headed back into Rouge's area.
Oh, sweet Sonic, you shouldn't have.
Rouge flew down from the treetops as I tossed her the ring she asked for. Hey, all in a day's work, right? Now, please give us a solar shell like you promised.
Oh, I didn't promise anything. But I'll be nice because you have been so kind, unlike someone else I know.
This is what I need. Yes. Now, just to give this to Tails. On days 53 to 56, Shadow and I ran as fast as we could back to our base. Here you go, Tails. Now, what are you making?
Aw, sweet. And, you'll see soon. Just give me a little more time.
I took this time to build up a home for Shadow. I made it match his dark style to thank him for all of his help. Here you go.
Thanks, Sonic. I guess.
Sonic, it's ready!
As I made my way into Tails' workshop, I saw his hard work had not gone to waste as he built me my very own armor. Whoa, this is amazing.
It's nothing really, Sonic. It's especially nothing without the proper pilot.
Pilot?
Yep, hop on in.
I walked up and got into the large suit. It's a perfect fit.
With this, you can surely take down Metal Sonic. I'll give you some coordinates from here.
Time to go find him and get the next Fire Emerald. On days 57 to 59, I was running throughout the world, searching for Metal Sonic.
All right, Sonic, the thrusters are working properly. You can hear me too, right?
Yes, Tails, coming in loud and clear.
Then the system is working perfectly. That robot clone stands no chance. I just got a blip on the radar. Head 300 kilometers north of your current position.
All right, on it. I ran over to the location as I started to see a burning village come into my view. Whoa, what happened here? Oh no! The robot, he's back! Everyone, run away! Save the children! What? No, it's okay. I'm not who you think I am. Stay away from me! Everyone run! I'll distract him! The panicking villagers started to run in a snake-like pattern. Hey, knock it off! I'm trying to help. Just tell me where Metal Sonic went. He wasn't listening, so I walked towards him, causing him to run away in fear. I looked up in the direction he ran and saw a partially destroyed pathway through some nearby trees. He must have gone that way. That's right! You better run, you robotic freak! On days 60 to 62, I ran as fast as I could, following the path of destruction. Just then, I was met with an opening where fire was burning all around the tree lines. And there, standing in the middle of all of it, was Metal Sonic. Hey!
Oh, Sonic. Did you come back so I can take you down for good? To see who the better Sonic really is?
What are you even talking about?
I was made in every way to copy you and defeat you at your own game. But fail after fail, Eggman has only grown disappointed in me. Well, I will show him he was wrong.
Metal Sonic launched forward, coming straight at me with his flaming fists.
You will not defeat me today, Sonic. Today I become the only Sonic.
His attacks were hurting a lot. Time to see what this suit can do. I shot at Metal Sonic using my new mechanized weaponry. I can tell that this was really starting to damage him. I'm sorry, but you're right. There can only be one Sonic.
No.
He ran forward to hit me one last time, but before he could, I hit him harder than I ever had, causing his defeat. From his death, the blue fire emerald was now on the ground. I picked it up, causing me to grow in size. I broke out of Tails' armor with 5 more hearts, and now I can spin in a wheel of fire. This is amazing. On days 63 to 65, I was on my way back to base when I heard something in the distance.
Yeah. But we'll all be boarding the airship soon anyway.
Airship? I need to get closer. I looked around the corner to see a massive robot base that was holding Eggman's airship, but it looked like it was still being built.
Yep. This thing will be up and running in only a few days' time.
We're going to the Sky Sanctuary first, right?
Yeah, now you're catching on, new guy. That's where the doctor says the final fire emerald is.
The White Emerald is at a Sky Sanctuary? How am I supposed to get there?
Has anybody seen Robot Sonic? He was supposed to be back here by now.
I'd better get out of here and catch up with the others at base, fast. On days 66 to 68, I made it safely back to base and headed right for Tails' workshop. I met up with the others and quickly caught them up with what I just heard.
The last emerald's at the Sky Sanctuary? Then we will just fly there first.
Oh, so you know where it is, Tails?
I don't, but maybe we could.
It's okay. I think I know what's best. I have to sneak onto that airship before it takes off in a few days. They will take me straight to the Sky Sanctuary.
What? Sonic, that's crazy!
Yeah, at least let us come with you.
No, guys, I'm sorry, but this is the only way. I have to do it alone. I walked over to see Shadow standing in the doorway.
Going in solo, Sonic? Pretty bold move.
I don't need you to ruin the mood, Shadow.
I'm just saying, you better be strong enough to face Eggman alone then. Are you sure you're ready for that?
I guess I'll just have to find out. On days 69 to 73, I made my way back to Eggman's airship. But it seemed like it was about to take off. All of the robots were starting to get on, and I heard Dr. Eggman's voice over a loudspeaker.
Attention, my creations. Would each and every one of you bucket of bolts make your way onto the airship at once?
I saw an opening and started to sprint as fast as I could.
Lift off in 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Phew! That was close. I looked at my new surroundings and was in some sort of strange storage room. Please tell me none of these machines are randomly just gonna turn on. I started to look around and noticed a much larger mech suit. What is this for? I have to get that White Emerald. Only then can I stop this entire operation. On days 74 to 77, I hid in the storage room until I felt the airship come to a screeching halt. Did we make it to the Sky Sanctuary? I looked outside and saw Eggman and his robots going towards a large temple. Whoa, We were on top of a floating island that had white sky hedgehogs everywhere.
I will ask you one more time. Where is the emerald?
I cannot tell you. My people will die to defend the sanctuary, and you are not worthy!
Because of this, Eggman got furious and commanded his robots to attack. I watched as all of them started hurting the hedgehog people. Oh my goodness!
You idiots. My creations! Lock every single one of them up, and then search everywhere! I'll be looking up there.
All of Eggman's robots started to put the white hedgehogs into cages. Oh no, I have to save them. On days 78 to 80, I made it over to the hedgehogs. I can't alert the robots this time. There's too many of them. I did my best to hide from each of them. And when they left their posts, I used my speed to finally reach the cages.
Another hedgehog? What are you doing here?
I'm here to save you. Just hold on. I used my new Wheel of Fire ability to cut into the Elder's cage. But this alerted the robots. Oh no.
Hey, stop them!
They started to rush in and attack me. There are too many of them. Suddenly, the Elder stepped in between us, blasting them with a large, thunderous attack.
Now!
I charged in with all my fire attacks combined, and because of this, they stood no chance. From there, I broke the surrounding cages, letting out more of the sky hedgehogs.
Great job, Hedgehog. You have saved our people, and I think I know why you are here.
The Elder then led me to the temple stairway.
Our sacred fire emerald resides in that temple. Now go and stop Dr. Eggman.
On days 81 to 85, I ran up the stairs towards the Sky Sanctuary, taking out as many of Eggman's robots as I could. Take this! I reached the front of the Sky Temple, slowly making my way through the entrance. Eggman has to be inside of here somewhere. I have to be careful. After a while, I made it to a large balcony hanging over the clouds. Sitting there on a pedestal was the huge white fire emerald. Yes, I made it here first. On days 86 to 90, I was just about to grab the final emerald. With this, I can stop Eggman. But out of nowhere, Eggman dropped down right in front of me. Oh no!
You dumb little hedgehog.
He turned around and grabbed the emerald. No! Dr. Eggman then turned towards me, and with the new power of the emerald, he blasted me with very powerful flames. Ah! I was low on hearts. The last fire emerald was much stronger than mine. I couldn't take him down, not alone.
You are too late, Sonic. Far too late. Even with the last fire emerald, my plans are already in motion. My creations will freeze this world and bring about the beautiful Ice Age where I'm its sole provider. And that means I must rid this world of people like you.
No, wait! Suddenly, I heard a familiar voice in the air around us. Is that? An explosion took place on the wall, and standing there were my friends, Tails and Knuckles. You guys are here! Eggman was distracted, allowing Tails to hit the emerald right out of his hands.
Ah, no! No!
Hurry, Sonic! Now is our chance!
I grabbed the final fire emerald, causing me to explode in a bright light. I gained 10 more hearts and transformed into Fire Supersonic. I can now fly, and my body felt so powerful. Ha! It's over, Eggman! Both Tails and Knuckles were at my side as we were face to face with him.
Oh, I see. You think because of this minor mishap that I'm still a failure. No. I will not be a failure again. This is not a failed experiment. This is a learning experience. Yes. Now, Plan B.
Plan B? Eggman turned around and jumped off the Sky Sanctuary. Wait! I ran to the edge and looked over, only to see that he landed on his airship, and it started to take off.
Now this world will know what my creations can really do. Ice the world!
Sonic, how are we gonna stop him?
It's okay, Tails. I can handle it from here. I took off into the sky, heading straight towards Eggman's airship.
Good luck.
On days 95 to 99, I was flying as fast as I could in my new form. His ship was then beginning to drop massive shards of ice throughout the world. Hit by hit, the terrain below started to freeze over. Oh no, I gotta end this fast.
Oh no! Incoming up the port side!
I landed on the airship and was now face to face with all of the remaining robots. Where is he?
Attack!
The robots all rushed in and started to attack. Thankfully, now that I was fully upgraded, they didn't stand a chance. I flew overhead and shot down at them with my new fire attacks, taking down each of them one by one almost instantly. And take this! With one final attack, the last one was down. But just then, the large mech that I saw before appeared in front of me.
Looking for me?
On day 100, I was face to face with Dr. Eggman. Whoa, it seems like you found yourself some upgrades.
Yes, I have. I will not let you take this all away from me.
Eggman then started to launch a bunch of rockets at me, but thankfully, I flew out of the way, watching as his attacks started to destroy his own ship. I jumped towards Eggman with my fire leaf, slamming into him, and I started to cut into him with my wheel of fire. Ha! Eggman stomped into the ground with such force that I flung backwards.
I cannot stand you, Sonic. You have been there to foil my every plan. I saw what you did to Robot Sonic, and I'm going to do the same to you.
Out of nowhere, his mech suit then started to make a blizzard of ice form around us.
I will succeed!
No, I won't let you! We both charged towards each other, trading punches and blows as ice and fire was flying everywhere. I flew up, then came crashing down once again.
No! No!
Then, with one final attack, I was able to take down Eggman for good. And with that, my friends and the people of this world were finally safe again. On day 1, I spawned in as Sonic. I was with my friends Tails and Knuckles, overlooking my home.
This world has never been safer.
Yeah, and it's because of the three of us. Suddenly, the ground began to shake beneath us. Cracks began to spread throughout the greenery, destroying everything in sight. We all ran closer to find a monstrous, shadowy hedgehog rising from the chaos.
This world is broken, and I'm getting rid of its sickness, beginning with you and your friends.
He blasted dark magic towards the three of us, taking us down to a single heart. Gah!
Sonic, he's too strong. Hurry, take this.
Tails threw me over a strange diamond emerald, and as I picked it up, loads of power began to flow throughout my body. I began to float as my skin transformed into hardened diamond. I felt stronger than ever and was now Diamond Sonic. While I was distracted, Shadow was able to capture my friends. No!
There are more out there. Find them. It may be the only way.
He shot at me again, causing the ground to fall below me. Ah! On day 2, I discovered I'd fallen deep below, in the middle of a mining site, run by robots?
Collect all the ore you can find!
I gotta get out of here and find my friends. I began to leave, but as I did, the robots snapped towards me.
Entity made of diamonds? Everyone collect!
Wait, what? I began to run for my life as a few robots tried their best to mine me. Thankfully, I was way faster than they were. However, with their sheer amount of numbers, I was just greatly outnumbered. They were all closing in quick, and I thought I was a goner until a strange feeling sparked inside of me. Diamond sparks shot out of my body uncontrollably, which pushed all of the robots back. Whoa, awesome! With them distracted, I took the opening to run, while the other robots began to circle in. Thankfully, I made it to another room, and out of panic, caused a wall of diamond blocks to fall behind me, blocking the path. These diamond powers really are something.
Please help me!
Huh? I looked up and discovered an innocent bunny was captured in a cage. Hold on. I quickly let her out, and she was happier than ever.
Thank you. Wait, you're Sonic, and diamond?
Just then, the diamond wall I made behind us began to collapse.
I think I know what will help. Come on.
On day 3, I followed the bunny until entering inside the robot's main operation room. There, in the center of it, was another diamond emerald. Whoa, there are more.
Yeah, duh. You haven't heard of the diamond emeralds? Legend says the person that is able to collect all 7 of them can become the strongest force of power this world has ever seen. Go on, take it.
I went over to collect the emerald, but just before I could grab it, the robots bursted into the room.
Looks like we found the diamond punk bots. No more running!
They began to blast explosions my way. However, thanks to my diamond speed, I kept outmaneuvering them, and they were missing their shots.
Stand still!
Haha! Is that all you got? One fired off his last shot, and its impact caused the entire room to shake. I turned around and quickly noticed from all of their explosions, the room was now extremely unstable. Oh no! In seconds, the floor below us gave out, and we all fell into the unknown. On day 4, I awoke in rubble. My head. Looking around, I saw we were in a deep room that was full of lava. Thankfully, all the robots around us were shut down. However, because of our impact, lava was pouring in from above. And because of it, the lava was rising by the second. If we don't find a way out, we're toast. Come on. The rabbit and I were able to find an exit across the lava pool and began jumping from platform to platform to get to it. As we were making our way out though, I saw there on a distant rock was the other diamond emerald. It must have fallen down with us. I have to get it.
What?
I stopped in my tracks and had an idea. Using my powers, I was able to make diamond platforms for me to jump on. In no time at all, I was able to make it to the emerald. Yes, I picked it up, which caused an overwhelming power to take over me once again. My hair was brighter than ever, and I now had 5 more hearts. Whoa, I feel so powerful. I looked over towards the bunny and saw that the lava was about to reach her. Hang on! With my diamond powers, I dash at her in the speed of light, and the 2 of us made it out just in time.
Holy cow! If it weren't for you and those emeralds, I'd be a goner.
I quickly explained Shadow's uprising and his plans to harm the world. I need to stop him and save my friends.
Shadow's not a force to be reckoned with, but you saved me. I'll do anything I can to help. The name's Cream.
As we formed a team, we heard noises coming from the surface above us, only to see a couple of shadow creatures flying overhead.
We must keep spreading his power!
They must work for Shadow. Come on, we have to follow them. On day 5, Cream and I followed after Shadow's henchmen until we both arrived at a large beehive. More of them were there, using their dark powers to attack an innocent, smaller bee.
Leave my home alone!
I gotta help! I quickly ran in to defend him. The shadowy creatures had the ability to shoot out dark magic whenever they pleased. However, thanks to my increase in strength, I was able to take a few of them down.
You dumb hedgehog! This is just the beginning! Thanks for the help!
Of course. Why were they attacking you anyway? The bee quickly led me inside of his house, and waiting there was another diamond emerald.
They were trying to take this for some reason.
Shadow's trying to stop me from reaching my ultimate form. I can't let him.
Since you saved my life, this one's all yours.
I went up to collect it, but as I did, the wall exploded next to me. Yeah! There, running in and taking the emerald was a plumber?
It's me, Mario, and this emerald is mine.
With that, he quickly ran off. Hey, get back here! On day 6, I was hot on Mario's trail. I was actually catching up to him until he jumped through a mysterious pipe. What the? Okay, here goes nothing. After jumping through myself, I popped out into an entire new area. In front of me was a large pink castle, and there were strange mushroom people all put into cages.
This sucks!
what's happening here?
My home here has been taken over by evil forces. And maybe, with the power of this emerald, I can take it back.
Mario was about to absorb the Diamond Emerald, but I ran over and knocked him back. Stop! I need its power too, okay? Maybe I can help you save your castle. There has to be another way we can do it. Mario seemed hesitant, but began to lead me somewhere else. It wasn't long until we arrived at a large mushroom-themed course, which all led to a giant Lucky Block prize.
This is one of the hardest courses in the Mushroom Kingdom, and I have yet to complete it due to the annoying Goombas who stand in my way. But maybe you can with your speed. The prize that awaits us will surely be what we need to take the castle back.
On day 7, I lined up at the starting line and immediately started the course. In it were difficult and intricate platforms, and if I fell, I was done for. Come on, Sonic. Time to show the world why I'm the fastest hedgehog. Using my diamond powers, I was making great progress until the Goombas took notice of me.
We got a newbie here! Everyone, attack!
Countless Goombas began to run into the course and did whatever they could to knock me below. Whoa! Not only were they large in numbers, but some of them even flew, making it harder and harder to progress. I could tell why this course was unbeatable, and I surely thought I wasn't gonna make it until leave me alone! I blasted out a diamond power like I never had before, sending the Goombas back and squishing them to the ground.
Ah! Great! We're squished again!
Using this opening to my advantage, I sped my way through and made one final jump. Landing, I saw that I had made it.
You did it! Woohoo!
The Lucky Block below me began to shake immensely, and in a huge white flash, I was back on the ground. In front of Mario and I was a glowing, enchanted superstar. Whoa.
With its power, the castle will be saved!
We both walked up, and the star absorbed into us, making us swell up with pure cosmic energy. I feel amazing. Time to take back what's yours. On day 8, Mario and I charge into the castle, where we saw loads of turtles taking guard.
Take down the intruders!
They all pushed in towards us, but with our new power, their hits literally did nothing. With the one single punch, each of them were sent back. Haha! We made it into the main courtroom, where we saw the castle's Princess Peach was stuck in a cage as well.
Please, help!
We ran in to free her, but were both knocked back by a gust of fire. Ah! Looking up, we saw a turtle larger than the rest was right behind us.
I see you have a new power. Well, so do I.
He charged in, and with another powerful hit, slammed the two of us into the wall. Ah! I quickly realized something wasn't right about him. It was obvious he had been empowered by Shadow's evil magic.
That's right. Shadow has a vision. And when it's complete, the weak will bow before the all-powerful.
He went to charge in again until Mario threw me the Diamond Emerald.
Quick, use it!
I went over and picked it up. Because of this, I felt my strength grow immensely. I now had new diamond shoes and a brighter glow throughout my head. I had 5 more hearts and felt stronger than ever. Bowser was about to slam down into me, but with my new power, I summoned large diamond spikes, pushing him back. He was knocked out completely. Haha, we did it! I noticed he dropped a mysterious map, so I went over and collected it. I wonder where this leads. Their castle was free, so we let Princess Peach and all of the mushroom people out of their cages.
Thank you so much. We are in your debt.
On days 9 to 10, I returned back to Charmy's house, and when I arrived, I saw that Cream had built us up some new homes here as well.
I thought with your home destroyed, you need another one.
I love it! With that, the 3 of us fully made a team. We took the time to fix up Charmy's beehive into a nice home for them as well.
This is beautiful! Let's take down Shadow together.
We're gonna have to in order to save Tails and Knuckles. After that, I finally had time to look at the map that Bowser had dropped and saw that it led to a place called the Spring Yard Zone. What could be there? I followed it until arriving at its entrance, and across the area, I was able to find another Emerald Diamond being held up high. Whoa, what are the odds? I began to run into the zone, but the jumps looked impossible. As I ran up to inspect them, I accidentally hit a strange block that launched me forwards and over the gap. Whoa! On days 11 to 12, I continued to run through the course as more of the obstacles became an absolute breeze. Woohoo! After a bit of fun, I finally made it to the end, right in front of the Diamond Emerald. I'll be taking that. However, as I walked up, a force field suddenly appeared around it. Yeah! Hey, what gives? I tried to break through the wall with my diamond spikes, but it wouldn't budge. What the? How am I supposed to get through this?
Activating defense mechanism!
Oh no. Out of nowhere, rockets and explosions started to blast out all around me. Ah! I was quickly knocked down to low hearts and saw another blast heading my way. No! But just then, I was shoved out of the way.
You big dumb idiot! Do you ever run in with a plan?
What the? I looked up and saw that I was saved by a pink hedgehog. Wait, Amy? What are you shouting at me for?
Because, dummy, I'm here to help you. Can't you see? In order to break through that shield, you need a lot more force.
I wish Knuckles were here. He could break right through that thing.
That's it! Come with me!
On days 13 to 14, I went with Amy as she led me deep into a jungle biome to the front of an ancient Echidna temple.
This place is long abandoned, but I heard it still has a pair of Echidna gloves in it, just like Knuckles uses.
Sweet. This should be easy then. But as I went inside, I was cut off by a ghost.
You dare disturb our sacred grounds, Hedgehog? I should kill you where you stand.
Wait! Look, I need a pair of gloves to save my friend. He's one of you, Knuckles. The ghost seemed to understand as he slowly brought me inside to an altar with a pair of Echidna gloves. Thanks.
Not so fast. These gloves are sacred to our people. If you want them, you're going to have to prove you can wield them in the trial of the Echidna.
You know, I'll do whatever it takes. As I said this, more Echidna ghosts appeared all around me and hit me with an attack. Ah! My vision from there started to blur and I passed out. On days 15 to 16, I awoke and was standing in front of a boat in a large chamber. What the? What was that for? I looked around and saw that all of the ghost Echidnas were standing high up inside.
Silence, Hedgehog! This is the start of the trial. If you can make it to the end of the 3 stages, you'll be worthy of wearing my people's gloves. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Then begin!
I leapt onto the boat as I began to navigate through the water to the other side of the chamber. Come on, dude. I can do this in my sleep. But as I said this, ghosts started to appear all around and throw spears at me. Yeah! Ow! I quickly sped through the water and thankfully made it to the end of the chamber. Once I got out of the boat, I could see that the next part of the trial was a room of thin platforms on the wall, which all led up to the exit. Wait, are those fire traps? Oh, come on. I started to leap around the thin ledges, going as fast as I could to avoid the fire blasting out. One of them hit me though, knocking me off and down to low hearts. Ugh. No, I can't die here. In my frustration, I sent out diamond spikes right at the traps. Okay, that seemed to do it. With that, I was able to safely jump on the ledges over to the next room. And there I saw the last part of the trial was a massive boulder.
Show us your strength, Hedgehog, and become worthy.
What? But I'm nowhere near as strong as an Echidna.
Then you shall die!
More ghosts appeared behind me as they started to unleash waves of spears. Ah! Hey! I was gonna die if I waited any longer. So I turned right towards the boulder and focused. You've got this. You have to save them. Ah! I angrily let out a powerful diamond blast with everything I had, destroying the boulder. Yes, I did it. With that, the ghost brought me back to the altar and presented me with the echidna gloves.
You have earned these, Hedgehog. Now go, save the last of our kind.
Thanks to you, I can do just that. Amy and I then quickly made our way back to the Spring Yard zone.
All right, Sonic, I'll distract the defenses.
And I'll smash and grab. Go! Amy ran out into the open, frantically getting the attention of the defense mechanism.
Ooh, look at me. So scary.
Activating defense mechanism.
Gotta go.
More explosives started to shoot out, and I knew I had to hurry. Hold on! I ran in as fast as I could and unleashed a powerful punch into the force field, breaking it down in a single hit. Because of this, all of the defense mechanisms were deactivated. I ran up and grabbed the diamond emerald, which caused me to begin to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and grew much stronger as the echidna gloves turned diamond.
All thanks to my plan.
Sure, Amy, whatever you say. On days 19 to 21, I made it back to my base with Amy. I took the time to build her up a nice home next to the others so that she could have a place to live. I guess you've earned your stay here. Thanks for the help.
Where would you be without me?
As she said this, I started to notice a ton of flyers that were falling into the base.
Ah, paper cut.
What the? I ran to the nearest one and picked it up.
All creatures are invited to the Chow Gardens race! And the prize? A sparkly new diamond emerald!
Whoa, a race? I'll win that diamond emerald in no time. I followed the coordinates listed on the flyer, where I was able to find the Chow Gardens, which was filled with all kinds of racers. But that's when I realized, wait, it's a car race? But I don't have one. Can't I just race on foot?
No can do, Hedgehog!
Huh? I looked over and saw a Chow mechanic in his work stand. Wait a sec, do you think you can make me a car?
I'd love to, but all I got left is this old piece of junk. And it's missing its engine.
Well, is there any way I can repair it somehow? The Chow mechanic nodded and handed me over a map to a nearby junkyard.
An old engine is bound to be in there. Now hurry or you'll miss the race.
I'm on it. On days 22 to 26, I made my way over to the large junkyard. There were piles of scrap everywhere, and the place was full of oil pits. Ew, better stay away from those. I continued to run around looking for the car engine when I saw one on a distant pile. Bingo! I ran towards it when suddenly an explosion threw me back. Ah! I looked up and saw a large robot coming towards me.
Omega objective, kill Sonic!
Huh? What did I do to you? But the large robot didn't answer and started to attack me with his massive robotic arms. I dashed around and tried to strike him with my diamond spikes, but he just pushed right through them. Ah! I don't have time for this. I charged up and punched him as hard as I could, which launched him into the oil pit.
Objective!
Phew. All right. I quickly grabbed the engine and ran back to the Chow mechanic as he put it in the car.
Okay, it's not pretty, but it'll drive.
Good enough for me. I hopped inside of it, and when I did, something began to happen. My powers infused into the car, making it completely diamond. I guess it's pretty now.
All right, racers, it's time! Make your way over to the starting line!
All right, thanks for the help. Wish me luck. On days 27 to 29, equipped with my new car, I made my way over to the starting line, and next to it was the Diamond Emerald prize.
Oh, Charish! Sick wheels!
Thank you. May the best woman win. Sonic, how did you?
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Racers, start your engines! And go!
All of us began to race off as Rouge started by cutting me off instantly. Hey!
Sorry, Slowpoke. Better catch up.
We then made our first turn, and I saw an overhang up ahead. Rouge shot out a burst of wind as she went underneath it, which caused it to collapse.
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh no! I had to think quickly and use my diamond spikes to form a ramp of diamonds over the rubble. Woohoo!
Stupid hedgehog! Stop trying so hard!
Rouge and I continued to race as we swerved around the thin sandbars in the next section of the course.
I won't let you foil Shadow's plans!
What? You work for Shadow? On days 30 to 32, Rouge started to blast out gusts of wind at me.
You don't understand.
But just then, fish started to leap out of the water nearby and flop in our way. Whoa! I was barely able to swerve around them, but Rouge was hit in the face.
Don't laugh at me.
In her frustration, she sent out another power, which shoved me over the sandbar.
That diamond is as good as mine.
She drove past as one of the chows flew down in front of her.
Excuse me, but attacking other racers is not allowed in this race.
I don't care.
With a burst of her power, she nearly killed the chow. Hey! I rushed out of the shallow water in my car and was able to catch up with her. Don't you know what Shadow's doing? He's gonna destroy everything. Rouge didn't listen though and was nearly gonna kill me. On days 33 to 35, I swerved around her attacks as we were both approaching the finish line. I had an idea and shot my diamond spikes again, but this time made a wall of diamonds in front of her.
No!
With that, I was able to make it to the finish line first and win the race. I did it! I went over to claim my prize when she ran in front of me. Hey!
You don't get it.
Before she could explain though, a chaotic explosion erupted from the nearby trees, and out from it came Shadow?
Shadow! Darling, look, I tried to stop Sonic. I did, but he...
Enough! You failed me for the last time.
Shadow suddenly sent out a massive chaos burst that nearly destroyed the whole area. Rouge was nearly knocked out as well, and Shadow just kept charging up attacks. No! I had to do something quickly and grabbed the Diamond Emerald. Because of this, I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and became even faster than before. Yes! With my new form, I quickly dashed towards Rouge, grabbed her, and took her away. On days 36 to 39, I safely made it back to the base with Rouge. I made sure to make her a nice bat-like home for her to be able to rest in.
Thank you, Sonic. I only tried to stop you because Shadow forced me.
It's okay. I promise. You're safe here. As I was finishing though, I found a note on the ground. Huh? What's this?
You're too late, Slownik. I already have the Diamond Emerald. If you want it, come to my base.
Who wrote this? I have to take that Diamond Emerald from them before it's too late. I rushed to the base on the letter as fast as I could, but once I got there, I saw that it was a copy of my base? What the? What's going on? Suddenly, a strong force blasted me and knocked me down.
Well, if it isn't Slownik.
What the? Who are you?
The name's Surge, and I'm here to finally put an end to your incompetence and replace you as the hero!
Right before my eyes, she flaunted another Diamond Emerald. What are you talking about? I don't care about being the hero. I just need that emerald. Surge seemed interested and brought me outside of her base to a forest full of trees.
If you can beat me in 3 challenges, then I'll give the shard to you fair and square.
All right, deal. On days 40 to 44, I prepared for Surge's first challenge.
First up, whoever cuts the most trees down, first to 100 wins. Go!
Without a second to lose, Surge sped off and began. Hey, wait up! With her own head start, she was already taking down tons of trees. There were nearly 30 of them already down. I gotta catch up. I wasted no time and punched one after another. Hi-ya! Even with her head start, I was neck and neck with her, having taken down 87 trees and counting.
Ah! I'm not letting you beat me, Slownik!
Suddenly, Surge pulled out chainsaws? Seriously? I took my position and used my diamond dash to go through rows of them at a time. Before I knew it, I was able to take down 100 trees before Surge could.
Fine! You win this round, but it's still best 2 out of 3, so don't feel cocky yet.
On days 45 to 47, we moved on to the second challenge, where we started at the foot of a huge waterfall. At the top of it was a green banner, standing at the end of an insane parkour course.
Whoever can get the flag at the top wins this challenge. Ready? Go!
Surge bolted across the stones, jumping out of the waterfalls, speeding through them with ease. I wasted no time and began my own ascent up as well. Because of the rushing water, all the rocks were slippery, making it hard to climb. How the heck is she getting up so fast? As I caught up to Surge, I could see that her shoes were spiked, giving her an easier time. I continued going up though, until making it to a huge gap of stones.
Excuse me.
Because she could walk easily, she was able to cross the gap with ease. I tried as well, but my footing was so unstable, I couldn't make the jump, which washed me away in the waterfall.
Well, look who just failed.
Looking over, I saw that Surge had the green banner.
Looks like we're tied 1-1. Whoever wins now is gonna be the new hero and get all of the diamond emeralds. I hope you're ready, Slonik.
On days 48 to 52, we were in front of our final challenge in a cave. There was a large wolf prowling around, guarding a golden tree. What are we supposed to do here?
It's easy peasy. You can just pick a single fruit from the tree without that dire fang stopping you. Then you'll win. And since you just lost, I'll even let you go first.
Really? Okay. With that, I began to sneak my way to get to the tree. I started to go around the monster, trying to look for an opening. Aha! Gotcha! Once I saw one, I began to dash towards it, trying to go before the monster could see me. But as I approached, it had noticed and knocked me away with incredible speed.
I can't believe you fell for that, and now it's distracted.
Surge sped away, and in a blink of an eye, already had the golden fruit in her hands.
Well, looks like it's decided. I'm gonna take your spot as hero of this story.
Ugh, wait. Watch out!
Huh?
Before either of us could react, the dire fang took Surge and started to bring her deeper into the cave.
Ah! Let me go!
Surge! On days 53 to 56, I chased after the dire fang, who showed no signs of letting go of Surge.
You big stupid monster! Take this!
Surge pulled out one of her chainsaws and began to use it on the wolf, but it barely took any damage.
Ah! Help me!
It eventually came to a huge pit and jumped down. Hang on! I began to make my way down, and once I got to the bottom, saw that there were a lot more wolves swarming around. All right, I have to be careful not to get caught. I dashed by and stuck to the wall behind them, making my way through as fast as I could. As I was, however, I accidentally stepped on a pile of bones? Hello? Oh no! The minions began to chase me down as I rushed to get to the den. I dashed by to escape their attacks, and once I crossed the entrance, I punched to collapse the front and keep the wolf pack away. Phew. Once I entered, I saw Surge locked up behind the monster, about to be eaten. Hey, pick on someone your own size. On days 57 and 59, the dire fang charged right at me, slashing at me with its claws. Youch!
Sonic, take this!
Surge threw the diamond emerald in the air, and to make sure the dire fang didn't grab it, I bolted forward and jumped over to it. Once I did, I could feel the emerald's power coursing through me. I now had 30 hearts, and I gained the ability to deflect strong attacks thanks to my new diamond armor. All right. The dire fang roared and swiped down its enormous claw right onto me. But thanks to my new armor, I was able to take the hit. My turn. I punched at it, and with the barrage of my attacks, the dire fang stood no chance, and it was defeated. All right, come on, Surge, let's get out of here. The two of us burst out of the collapsed den, and as we did, the explosion caused the rest of the wolf pack to run away in fear. Eventually, we were able to return back to her base.
Wow, maybe I'm not cut out to be a hero after all. You deserve the diamond emerald.
You know, if you join me in stopping Shadow, then you will be a hero.
Sounds good to me.
On day 60 to 63, I returned to my base with Surge and made her a sweet home that wasn't too dissimilar to her own.
Thanks, Sonic. You're not that bad after after all.
You could say that I'm a pretty good hero. Ah, what the? Whoa! Out of nowhere, I was suddenly being carried and flown out of my base. What the heck? I looked up and saw that a drone was carrying me out. Using my spikes, I was able to pierce through it, which caused it to crash back down. Ah! I looked over and saw that the drone had been destroyed in the fall and had dropped a note. If found, please return to Eggman Robotniks. Huh? Why would he do this? I wasted no time and made my way toward the coordinates. Once I finally got there, I saw there, waiting outside with his robots, was Dr. Eggman. Hey, what's the big idea?
Well, what gives us the honor, Sonic?
What are you talking about? You tried to kidnap me.
And here you are! Now!
What? Before I could react, an enormous robotic cage was dropped down on top of me.
Oh, Sonic, that ego of yours is your downfall!
On days 64 to 68, I was shipped off to the deepest depths of Robotnik's base. Surrounding my cage were more drones, all here to make sure I couldn't escape. No, I need to get out of here before it's too late. I looked around and saw that a pile of iron blocks was nearby. All right, time to do this. I shot out diamond spikes at the rope, and as I did, all of them started to drop and clang together, which caught the attention of the robots. All right, time to get out of here. I began to charge up my diamond dash, and once I was at maximum speed, I burst out of my cage, cleanly getting through the bars. All right, now I just need to get out of here. I started to rush through the hallways out of the Robotnik labs, try my best not to get caught, but there were robots everywhere. Aha, there's the exit. I made the turn into the hallway, but as I did, the hallway was suddenly filled with lasers. What the? On days 69 to 73, I was met with an impossible dead end. As I was standing there, though, I could hear the footsteps of the guard robots getting closer. Okay, I don't have a choice. I began to charge up my diamond spin and go through the hallway, trying my best to dodge the lasers. But as I went through, I saw that they started to reflect off of my diamond armor. Oh, sick. The hallway, though, was getting destroyed from the deflection. And as it was, an alarm began to blare throughout the entire base. I finally got to the end, and coming in from the side was a mass of guard robots rushing to take me down. All right, that exit is not an option anymore. I dashed to a side room and pulled down a huge lever that shut the enormous door behind me. Phew.
Well, you've done well to escape so far, Sonic.
I turned around and saw Old Man Eggman standing in front of an enormous mech.
You'll never get out of here. I won't let you stop Shadow from paving the way for our world domination.
Wait, that's what this is all for?
Precisely. Once he destroys the world in his vengeful rage, we'll take it all over for ourselves. And you're not going to do a single thing about it.
Old Man's mech suddenly began to charge up and began to blast at me. I looked around and saw 3 generators around the room. I gotta take those things out. I took my position and began to aim my diamond spikes right at one. Thankfully, I was able to hit with no problem, causing it to explode.
These stupid hunks of metal.
Old Man began to press stuff on his console, which summoned force fields to protect the other 2 batteries. I tried my best to hit them, but it just bounced off. No, I need more firepower. Wait, I got it. I began to run around the room more until I was in front of one of the packs. As the mech's gun fired off at me, I sped off, making it hit the battery instead.
No! Oh, that's it. I've had it with you.
Old Man was now furious and ordered his mech to begin blasting around with no care of the world. Because it was shooting wildly, I dashed into the mech, making it slam into the last battery pack, shutting it off for good. Haha! Eat dirt, Old Man!
Oh, fiddlesticks.
On day 78 to 80, as Old Man Eggman was defeated, I picked up a map to the labs that he had dropped. Sweet, there's another exit. I began to follow the directions, but as I was, I could hear buzzing coming from behind me. What is that? I turned my head around and saw a drone flying towards me? Oh, come on! It's massive! Ah! The drone started to drop huge bombs, making the rest of the base explode as well. It continued chasing after me as I tried to dodge it as best as I could. And unfortunately, my exit was blocked. Just then, the robot had finally caught up to me. I had to think fast and was able to dash underneath it. This caused the robot to charge forward, crashing into the blades and destroying them both. Haha, that was actually some nice thinking. I rushed to exit the labs and finally made it outside. Thank goodness. But before I could run too far away, I saw Dr. Eggman drop down in front of me inside his enormous mech.
Your luck is up, Sonic! I won't let you stop Shadow!
On days 81 to 85, Eggman blasted at me, and I noticed his mech was powered by a Diamond Emerald. Oh no! The mech began to charge up and shot out Diamond Energy right at me. I dodged as much as I could, but the Diamond Emerald's power wasn't something to mess with. I need to find a way to get that shard out. As I was battling Eggman, though, more robot droids started pouring outside of the labs. What do I do? Wait, I got it! I stood still in the middle and began to taunt the guard robots. Over here, you pile of bolts! Once I got their attention, they began to shoot their rockets at me. However, I was able to dodge around and cause them to fly right into Robotnik's mech. Uh-oh! The rockets exploded into his chest, which made the Diamond Emerald fly out. Haha! I rushed in and managed to grab it just in time. As I did, I could feel it empowering me even further. I now had 35 hearts, and I could perform powerful diamond blasts myself. With the power of the Diamond Emerald gone, looking around, I saw that all of the guard robots were now shutting down.
You wouldn't, hurt some sweet old man, now would you?
Tell me where Shadow is, Robotnik. I'm gonna stop him, even if it's the last thing I do.
No matter how strong you are, I'll never tell you!
Oh, really? It's a shame. I was just starting to like your mustache. So don't make me blast it off your face.
Ah! Not my mustache! Okay, I'll tell you.
On days 86 to 90, I proceeded to where Dr. Eggman told me Shadow was, only to see that his dark army was in the middle of taking over an entire city. Ah! Why does this always happen to me? Hey, stay away from him! I rushed in and used my new diamond beam to blast back the creatures. Hey, are you alright? Am I alright? They were going to bite off my beautiful nose! Just then, I heard a loud explosion behind me. I turned to see none other than Shadow himself in the center. No, I have to stop him! But, however, before I rushed in, I saw that next to him were Tails and Knuckles, still locked up.
You'll never get away with this, Shadow! If you know what's good for you, you'll stop all of this before Sonic does!
The small guy's right, man. Why do you even want to destroy the world?
You simpletons. This world had no remorse for me, and it will pay for what it has done. All of you will pay!
Just then, he began to shoot out a large chaos black hole, destroying even more of the city. And from it came out more creatures. Who knows what'll happen to Tails and Knuckles if I rush in now? I need to make a plan and unite with the rest of my friends. Hang on tight, guys. I'll be right back. On days 91 to 94, I sped into the base and gathered everyone around. Listen up, guys. Shadow, he seems stronger than ever, and he's using his power to completely destroy the world. If we're gonna stand a chance, we all need to work together to stop him and save my friends.
Don't worry, Sonic. Leave it up to us to get everything ready.
With that, everyone began to prepare to march and stop him. While everyone was, I made 2 jail cells for both Dr. Eggman and Old Man Robotnik. to make sure they wouldn't interfere with our plan anymore.
You're running a fool's errand, Sonic! You'll never be able to stop Shadow with the power of the Master Emerald!
Oh, shut it, you bickering fool! He already defeated the most brilliant mind in the world!
Oh, I know you're not talking about yourself! Your machines look like they were made by an infant!
You take that back!
Hey! Cool it, you two! As I said this, something began to happen to all the Diamond Emeralds. What the? They all shot out and surrounded me, which caused a massive Diamond Master Emerald to form. Whoa. Once I grabbed it, I could feel myself transform to my ultimate form. I now had 40 hearts, and I could fly? Sweet! Time to stop Shadow. On days 95 to 99, my friends and I rushed up to Shadow to save Tails and Knuckles.
It seems all your little friends are here to save you, including that pathetic hedgehog.
Give it up, Shadow. There are tons of us and just one of you. Now stop what you're doing. But instead of giving up, Shadow began to laugh.
Are you really as dumb as you look? Kill them!
Suddenly, tons of his flying creatures began to descend on everyone. Oh no! As they began to swarm, we started to fight our way through them. I began blasting as many as I could out of our way, using the newfound power of the Master Emerald. As I was about to reach my friends, though, none other than Shadow stopped in my way.
You've been a pest since day one, Sonic. You and your friends are not gonna take this away from me.
Oh yeah? While Shadow was distracted, Cream snuck up behind and managed to break the cages of my friends.
Go get him, Sonic! We got everything covered down here.
You're nothing but a puppet to them. You deserve to die like everyone else.
On day 100, I was face to face with Shadow. He wasted no time and summoned another black hole. Ah! I flew back, and thanks to the Master Emerald, was able to recover without a problem. Take this! With my new Diamond Blast, I hit him square in the chest, knocking him back.
You'll pay for that!
The two of us began to zip around the battlefield, trying to hit each other whenever we could. Even with the power of the Master Emerald, though, I could feel my energy depleting fast.
You've gotten weaker, Sonic. This is what you get for protecting them for so long. Take this!
Shadow was using an insane amount of chaos energy and was still strong enough to put up a fight until he was knocked back.
If anyone has the right to knock Sonic around, it's me!
Knuckles, you guys are here!
We're here to help, Sonic! He can't take all three of us at once!
Shadow charged back in, but thanks to my friends, he was knocked back. I could tell he was getting weaker and weaker and was losing his chaos power. Now's my chance. My friend's attacks gave me just the perfect opening to run in and punch him, finally knocking him down.
All right, you win, Sonic. I surrender.
With that, Shadow lost all of his power and admitted defeat. Yes, we did it! On day 1, I spawned in as baby Fire Knuckles. I looked over and saw my people, the Echidnas, were in panic. It's gonna blow! Our Master Emerald, the very thing my people swore to protect, was violently shaking until it shattered. No! A strange water life form appeared from the blast and wasted no time raining down destruction amongst my people.
I'm finally freed, and everyone will feel my wrath!
I ran through the destruction, trying to find ways to help, but it was no use. He was just too strong. Oh no, why is this happening? In the midst of the battle, I was able to find my weak elder.
You have a burning flame within you. Chaos has returned. You cannot let him get powerful enough. If he does, he...
Before my elder could say anything else, a powerful water blast was shot right at us, killing him. I looked around, and all of the Echidnas were gone. No! In my anger, a fiery explosion blasted straight towards Chaos. he quickly took notice and began to chase after me. Oh no, I gotta run. On day 2, I was being chased by Chaos. I don't stand a chance against him alone. I have to hide. But in my panic, I accidentally walked right into a dead end. Oh no, what now? Chaos was approaching closely behind me, and I knew I had no choice but to jump. Wah! But I started to glide. Whoa, this is sick. I wonder what other abilities I have. I was quickly, narrowly avoiding tree after tree. Thankfully, though, I safely landed inside of a spruce forest. I have to stop Chaos? But how? Just then, a villager ran through the trees on fire. Our beautiful home! It's under attack! Huh? Following the way he came from, I saw a spruce village in complete destruction. Who's causing this?
Oh my! Are you made out of fire?
Who are you?
Ha ha ha! I'm Dr. Eggman, and I shall capture you and acquire your power!
Eggman then blasted a rocket right at me. Wah! I tried to fight back using my fire powers, but I couldn't use them. Wait, I can't control my powers yet? While distracted, I was blasted at again. And because of this, my vision went blurry. I quickly awoke and was now within a laboratory courtyard.
Testing shall begin shortly.
Hey, let me out of here!
That egghead got you too, huh?
What? I turned, only to see an ice hedgehog was captured with me.
I was trying to take Eggman down, but as you can see, I failed.
Look, I'm sorry, but I have to get out of here. The entire world could be in danger. As Knuckles, I had immense brute strength, so I used it to mine my cage open. Yes! I began to make my way towards the exit, but one of the robots spotted me.
Alert! Alert!
It charged in and shocked me with electricity. I had never been angrier, and my rage burned within. I was consumed with rage, causing me to grow stronger. I now had 10 hearts and could perform a powerful fire punch combo. Did I just get stronger? The robot from before charged in again, but I punched it with my new ability, causing it to malfunction. Take that! But as I said this, the other robots took notice.
He took everyone down! Everyone, kill him!
Oh no! They all rushed in, but were suddenly frozen in place.
I couldn't let you have all the fun, but this won't last long. Come with me!
On day 4, I quickly escaped with Sonic to a nearby lake and caught him up on what had happened to me.
The Master Emerald was destroyed. That isn't good. Whoever this Chaos guy is, he sounds like a real threat.
He is. Maybe the two of us can form a team to stop him, though. I feel like we're weirdly connected.
Yeah, weird. Let's do it.
The two of us began to build up our base. I built mine up to resemble my people's temple in their honor. It took a lot of hard work, but it paid off.
About time.
Wait, what? I looked over to see that Sonic's home was already finished.
Oh, man, I love super speed.
Show off. Just then, my temple was ignited in flames. What the? I ran inside, but instead of finding the culprit, I was pulled into a vision. In front of me was my elder Echidna. Elder!
You have found another elemental warrior.
Do you mean Ice Sonic?
Correct. There are 4 more that exist in the world. If you can find and unite the power of the 6 elemental warriors, you can rebuild the Master Emerald. Its power is the only thing that can destroy chaos. But you must do it before it is too late.
Okay, but where am I supposed to find the other 4? But my vision ended. Great. Where do I even begin searching? What? I walked out to see Sonic had vanished and a trail of ice was heading out of our base. Where did he go? On day 5, I quickly followed behind the ice trail until it just stopped. Huh? Another yell. Sonic? I looked over to see that a Chao town was under attack. Chaos was there, destroying everything and collecting an emerald?
With more and more of these Chaos Emeralds, I will return to my largest form, and nothing will stand in my way.
Chaos looked way stronger than before now and left. That didn't sound too good. I decided to search around the destroyed town, but Sonic was nowhere to be found. Where could he have gone? Just then, a Chao walked up to me and hit me on the head. Ah!
Take that, you monster! Oh, hey! You're not the monster. You're another one of those element people.
Yeah, I am. Wait, did you see another one around here? The Chao nodded and quickly walked off. I followed until reaching an ominous-looking temple.
A crazy little Chao said something about seeing an earth crocodile or something, but the last time anyone saw him, he went in there. But it's said to be cursed. Ooh. Anyways, good luck.
Thanks. Well, I gotta find him. On day 6, I made my way through the ominous temple. And as I did, scary, I entered the main room with what looked to be a glowing spring.
This is the temple of the cursed Chao. Leave now, or continue and die.
I'm not leaving without getting my answers. I then noticed a tunnel leading elsewhere below the spring. So I dove right in and started to swim along. But as I was getting poisoned. Ah! Oh no, I forgot. I'm made out of fire. I swam as fast as I could while my hearts were getting lower and lower. Fortunately though, I made it out just in time. Phew. In front of me was the lost Crazy Chao.
Why, mister, someone finally found my hiding spot.
Hiding spot? He then began walking me around and showing the behind the scenes of the temple. Wait, you made all of this?
Yeah, us Chaos love playing hide and seek, so I made this entire cursed temple just for that. And no one has found me at all.
Right. Well, I came here because I was told you saw an earth crocodile.
The rock star? Oh, I did. Follow me right this way.
On day 7, I used my fire fists to break the Crazy Chao Nai out of the temple. I followed his lead, and it wasn't long until we made it inside of a swamp. And as soon as we entered, I heard rock music.
Yep, that's just old Vector. Just follow the music and have fun.
The Chao left as I followed the sound of the music until making it to a large rock concert. There were chunks of the earth hovering over the ground with crocodiles everywhere dancing to music.
Yo!
At the center of the stage, rocking out, was the rock star Earth Crocodile.
Rock! Rock! Yeah!
I was trying to get Vector's attention when the crocodiles all took notice.
Hey, what are you doing?
A few of them ran in and tried to bite at me and take me down. I'm guessing you guys don't like newcomers. Ah, hey, stop! I punched at one, causing him to cry and run away. Yeah, that's right.
Who are you?
I'm Fire Knuckles, and I need your help to bring back the Master Emerald.
Ha! I only work with the best of the best, pal, and you are not that.
Oh yeah? I bet I can prove that I am.
Very well. Come with me.
I followed Vector until reaching the start of an intricate swamp course. On day 8, Vector walked to the viewing stage overlooking the entire area.
The rules are simple. If you can complete this course before I finish my epic rock song, I'll help you. But if you don't, you'll be my backup singer forever.
Ah, deal.
All right, begin.
He started to rock out, and I began the course. It was full of intricate and difficult parkour. And to make things worse, there was a crowd that did whatever they could to mess me up. Ah, just stay focused. Vector's singing started to pick up, which caused the course itself to warp all around me? Oh, come on! Thankfully, though, I kept pushing through. I knew all of my people were counting on me, and I couldn't just let them down. I fell through the final drop and saw the finish line was a giant guitar. I'm so close. Vector then blasted into the arena as well, and I could tell his song was almost over. I think I have an idea. I jumped off of a platform high up and glided straight towards the guitar. Hi-ya! The guitar was destroyed, and I crossed the finish line. Whoa, I did it!
Rock on!
Yes, because he joined my side, I grew stronger in size. I now had 15 hearts and could now do a fire dash attack with my fists. Awesome. I'm getting stronger by the day. On days 9 to 10, Vector and I were making our way back home with a group of his rocker crocs. But as we were, I came across another ice path. Sonic! I split up from Vector and followed the pathway until reaching a clearing in the middle of a desert. And in the center of it, there you are!
Hey, what's up, hothead? I saw a plane falling out of the sky, so I followed it all the way here.
Okay, so where is it? Just then, lightning began to strike down onto the nearby hill. The two of us ran over, only to find a crash landing site with a plane at its center. The lightning in this area is going crazy. Is this plane connected to another elemental warrior?
Whoa, check this out.
I ran over and found a GPS tracker that had been left behind. Whoa, whoever flew this plane must have gone here. I know where to search next. On days 11 to 12, Sonic and I made it back home, where Vector and his rock crocs were waiting.
Bro, where's my stage?
Right. I quickly went around and used my strong fists to collect a bunch of materials. And with them, I built up Vector and his crocs a nice stage inside of our home.
Rock on!
From there, I built up a nice monument outside of my temple, so I can always be reminded who I'm doing all of this for. I promise, I'll make all the echidnas proud. As I said this, my GPS tracker went off like crazy. Whoa! Lightning started to strike all around our base.
Did you just see that?
Yep, I'm on it. I went and followed the GPS tracker, which led me to more and more lightning bolts. Just then, as the last one went off, I stumbled across a very tall casino building. Whoa! The top floor is going crazy. The lightning elemental warrior has to be in there. On days 13 to 14, I quickly walked up to the entrance of the building and rang the bell to get in. But instead,
that'll be one stage key, please.
A stage key? But I don't have one.
Then you are not allowed inside.
He threw me over a book with a list of ingredients.
If you want in, then go get me a stage key.
Okay, I will, but that was harsh. I quickly went out and opened the book. I need 6 gold and a redstone ore. Oh, this will be easy. I went through the area and was able to make it inside of a cave. And in it was some gold. Aha! Now just for the redstone. But as I said this, the floor beneath me gave out. Whoa! I fell into a mysterious redstone cave. And there was a strange redstone pillager?
You want all my redstone? Huh? Well, you can't!
Without a second thought, the pillager started to build up an intense machine. Wah! I ran for my life and did everything I could to fight back against the machine. But it was very strong and did everything it could to take me down.
No one will be taking my redstone!
I got angry and was able to punch one of the machines down. But he retaliated with a much stronger looking knight. You won't even let me have one? His creation began to charge in, but then it stopped.
Wait, you only want one redstone? Dude, why didn't you say anything?
Because you didn't give me the chance. He happily threw me down one redstone. Ugh. Thanks. On days 15 to 16, I arrived back at the entrance to the casino and quickly crafted myself a stage key. Here you go, 1 stage key.
Oh, well now, welcome in.
He finally let me in, and once inside, I saw that this had to be the most chaotic place I'd ever been to. There were different mobs everywhere, all looking very classy.
I'll bet 30 seeds.
Oh, come on! I always have to lose to you, Roger!
More thunder went off, and I looked over to see a mysterious yellow fox heading upstairs. Hey, wait! But the doors locked behind him. Great! Now how do I get upstairs?
Oh, you want to go to the top floor? Only those who beat this machine are granted access up there.
All right, let's do this. I went up to the machine, but as soon as I started the game, I was warped inside of it. Whoa! I now had a hammer in my hand and saw various platforms leading to a strength test. But if I fell, I would fall right into water. Game over. Okay, here goes nothing. I began to parkour, using the jump pads to propel me to the next platform. Come on, come on. With one final jump, I slammed down with all of my strength, causing the bell to ding and the machine to burst into flames. Whoa!
Whoa, what the? You actually won!
Thanks. With that, the doors opened before me as I headed to the top floor to meet the mysterious fox. On days 17 to 18, I made my way all the way up the tower where there was a machine part held on a pedestal. Was that yellow fox looking for this? Just then, an explosion busted open the roof. Wait, Eggman?
I'm back! Did you really think you could get away?
Eggman flew in towards me, but with my new strength, I could put up more of a fight. You are going down. He was a tough opponent and used his machinery to his advantage. I can't lose. Not now. Just then, lightning struck down again, and through the roof flew in the yellow lightning fox.
Get lost, you old chump!
The fox used his lightning to push Dr. Eggman back. And with my fire, together, we were able to best the evil doctor.
No!
You're another elemental warrior.
An elemental what? No, I'm Tails, and I'm here for this.
Tails grabbed the machine part and quickly flew off. Hey, I followed him out of the casino and tried explaining to him why I needed his help.
Destroy a water god? Yeah, that's not good. But look, I have my own problems right now. I need to save my home. Other foxes are in danger.
Oh, really? Well, how about we make a deal? On days 19 to 21, I went with Tails until reaching a tropical island.
All right, just lay low. They have eyes everywhere.
I followed Tails through the bushes on the island until we reached a clearing. There were a bunch of yellow foxes trapped in cages and surrounded by deadly-looking birds.
Those bird people arrived on this island looking for our Chaos Emerald. Thankfully, they still haven't found it yet. But they're hurting my people.
Wait, did you say a Chaos Emerald? Chaos is looking for those. We have to take it.
Well, if you can help me free my people, I will join your Elemental Warrior team, and you can have the Emerald.
Tails then brought me over to a workshop on the island, and more of the birds were guarding it.
I need to get in that workshop. The machine inside is the key to taking the island back over.
So you need a distraction? Leave it to me. I quickly went over to another area and ignited a few trees with my fire.
A fire? Oh, let's check it out.
The guards all left, giving Tails and I the perfect distraction to go inside. On days 22 to 26, once inside of Tails' workshop, I saw a mysterious machine in the makings.
This is it! I just need some time to add the final piece, and it'll be good to go.
Just then, we heard the birds outside.
Hey, is someone inside the workshop? Check it.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll buy you some time. Just hurry.
What the?
Hi. Follow me. I quickly ran through the island while the birds chased after me.
Capture him!
They were starting to catch up, and a few were jumping between trees overhead. Ah! Tails, you better hurry! I used my fire to burn some of the trees, slowing down some of the birds. But sadly, I was cut off by a shoreline. Great. They were all about to reach me, and I mustered all my strength to take them all on when...
Back off, you feathered freaks!
Whoa! Tails and his new machine started to blast at all the birds, instantly taking them down. Tails, that was sick!
I need to go free my people. It's up to you to take down the rest of them.
Up to me? Oh, yeah. Take this! Yeah! This machine is sick! The birds were going down left and right, which gave Tails a perfect amount of time to free all the other yellow foxes.
Tails, you saved us!
Just then, the last one dropped down in front of Tails. He was about to strike him, but I took him down just before he could. And done. Your island is freed.
Thanks for the help. I will happily team up with you to take down Chaos.
As Tails said this, a new power surged within me. My flame burned brighter, causing me to grow in size again. I now had 20 hearts and could now attack with an uppercut and slam down into the ground. I'm getting stronger by the day. Hey, you said you had a Chaos Emerald on this island, right?
Yep, it's just this way.
I followed Tails until reaching the Chaos Emerald Shrine. If I take that, Chaos won't be able to reach his final form. I was about to grab it, but then Chaos himself formed right in front of us.
The final Echidna. I know what you're trying to do, but you cannot prevent what's coming. I will rule over this world and show everyone what a real god could do.
No! Chaos went over and collected the Chaos Emerald, making him even stronger. We need to go now. Tails and I began to run away while Chaos turned around and chased after us.
Accept your fate. No one can stop me.
How are we supposed to get out of here?
Leave it to me.
Tails pulled out a switch, opening the back of his workshop, revealing another plane.
The Tornado 2.0. Hurry up.
He escorted his family on board, and I quickly followed.
Everyone, hold on.
With that, the plane flew off of the runway, just in time before Chaos could reach us.
Run while you can. With the Master Emerald gone, nothing can stop me.
On days 33 to 35, Tails flew us safely all the way back to my base.
Phew, that was a close one.
Yeah, too close. Let me help you guys get settled in. I spent some time building up Tails and the other foxes their own little workshop in the base.
Hey, this is almost better than my old place. Now that Chaos destroyed our home, I'll do whatever it takes to take him down.
Hopefully it has all the things you need in there.
Whoa, you found Tails.
Wait, you two know each other?
Sonic! Yeah, we're like best friends. I used to build him stuff all the time. Speaking of, if you ever get your hands on any scrap, I can whip you up some really cool gear.
That would be great.
Oh, also, I found something you should see.
What is it? Sonic brought me over to the edge of a forest.
Deep within this place, I found a water volcano while I was out scouting.
Wait, a water volcano? That must have something to do with the water elemental warrior.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it could make for a cool race, but that also works.
I'll take you up on that race someday, Sonic, but I better search for any clues first. On days 36 to 39, I went out until I reached the foot of the water volcano. Whoa, this is a pretty cool place. Huh, what's that shack up there for? But as I said this, I heard some robotic laughter nearby.
Looks like we got ourselves dinner, boys.
I went over towards the noise and saw that a group of robot crabs were surrounding a defenseless frog. Hey, what gives?
What? Shut it, you!
As they turned around to face me, the frog began to jump off and escape.
Grab it!
Leave it alone! I followed close behind and used my new flaming slam attack to crash down between them.
Why are you doing this?
Why do you need to eat anything? You're robots!
Oh, sorry. We don't have much purpose after our master went missing.
Oh, you're Eggman's creations. I'm sorry about that.
Whatever. Come on, boys. Let's go find some oil or something.
Oh boy, thanks for the help.
Wow! Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
You should meet Big. He loves friendly people like you.
Who's Big? Suddenly, a fishing hook landed on my feet. What's this? On days 40 to 44, I was flung all the way on a deck. I was on the shack in the volcano. Whoa, I'm glad I didn't hit the water.
Why is that? I love the water.
I turned around to see, coming out of the shack was a large water cat. Fire Knuckles, water. You don't see the problem here?
Nope.
Just then, I realized that he was in tune with the water element. You must be another elemental warrior. Sweet. Okay, I need your help too. But he wasn't even listening and began to walk around the mouth of the volcano. Hey, what are you doing?
You were kind of rude back there. And plus, I'm not planning on helping anyone.
Yeah, he has his own goals.
I'm gonna catch the big one. It's been my dream since I was a kitten.
The big one? Okay, look, if I help you catch it, how about you join my team?
Yeah, that sounds like a fair trade. All you gotta do is dive down there, in that tiny hole, and lure the fish up here.
But water poisons me. I can't swim down there.
Oh, right.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
I'm listening. On days 45 to 47, the frog led me over to a destroyed village, covered in blue slime. Whoa, what happened here?
That dumb chaos guy has been tearing up anything he can. Anything he can get his slimy little hands on. But now, he's so big, he sheds these little water slimes like nobody's business. If you can kill one of those and get a water cream, we can make a water resistance potion.
Sounds easy enough. I walked up and punched the closest slime, taking him down. Yes! But all it left behind was a pool of water? It started to shake and reform, and within seconds, the once tiny slime was giant. You know, the thing I did back there, I didn't mean that. He blasted me back with a powerful stream of water. Okay, you're done for. We began to fight as I used my fire punch combo to pummel him down. Ha! 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 It's working! The slime continued to fight back, but I kept muscling through its attacks. And with one final hit, it was destroyed. In the midst of the destruction was a water cream. Perfect! On days 48 to 52, we made it back to Big and gave him the water cream.
Thanks, Froggy.
With that, Big and Froggy were able to make me a water resistance potion. Okay, let's give it a try. Ooh, this feels weird.
Come on, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Wait, what are you doing? Wait a second. The potion, it worked. I'm not taking any damage. With that, I swam down and entered the small tunnel. How is this big one gonna fit through here? As I finished my thought, I made it to the other side and found a beautiful underwater temple. Whoa!
Is that an echidna in the water?
Yup.
As I continued to swim down, I realized, wait, I'm running out of air. I was beginning to freak out with no quick way back when I hit a floating bubble. Whoa, more air. I guess Big was right. The water isn't so bad. I swam down towards the shrine, collecting every bubble I could find along the way. There, at the center, was an old Chaos Emerald shrine, but no emerald was to be found. Chaos must have gotten to this one already. He's getting so powerful. I hope I'm strong enough to face him. Now, where is that fish? On days 53 to 56, I continued swimming when I thought I saw something in the water. Hello? Oh, hey there, little fella. What's your... But the fish quickly swam away. Huh? I'm not that scary, am I? As I said this, I was suddenly hit from behind by a giant eel. Whoa, you must be the big one. it started to circle around me in the water like a real predator. All right, big guy, easy does it. But it didn't listen and charged in again. I used my fire dash to quickly dodge out of the way and made a break for the exit tunnel. I hope you're ready, Big. With that, I barely managed to make it to the surface.
Hey, buddy! Is it here?
Yeah, it's... Oh no. Out of nowhere, the eel burst out of the water and ate me whole.
Whoa, that's not good.
On days 57 to 59, my eyes opened to see I was in an extremely enclosed space. Oh, no, it seriously ate me? I tried punching my way out, but nothing was working. Oh, come on. I can't go out like this. I felt like there was no way out and started to hear Chaos's words flood my head.
Accept your fate!
No, my elder's relying on me, and so are my new friends. I can't give up. I squeezed through and pushed deeper into his stomach until reaching a small room of stomach acid. Here goes nothing. Using all the power I could muster, I used fire after fire ability, which caused the acid to burn. Yes! Just then, I heard the eel groan as I was shot back out. Ah!
Wow, I can't believe I just witnessed that.
I looked back as the eel came up to bite me again, but Big hit it, sending it back into the water. Thanks.
Of course, I'd do anything for a friend.
Because he said this, I felt more power surge within me. I now had 25 hearts and grew even larger in size. We could still see the eel circling in the pool below. All right, Big, you ready to catch the big one?
As I'll ever be.
On days 60 to 63, I jumped into the pool and tried to fight the eel, but he was so strong in the water. Hey, a little help?
Oh, you meant now.
He jumped up and slammed into the water. He began to use water powers to fend the large fish off. Yeah, go big. With our strength combined, we were able to take down the big one.
Yeah, way to go, friend.
Thanks, Big. You really saved my tail there.
Hey, I have a tail too.
Yes, yes you do. Now, about our deal.
You want me? You have to bring Froggy too.
You mean him? Yeah, of course. On days 64 to 68, I made it back to base with Big and his best friend Froggy. But as I did, I saw there was fire everywhere. What happened here?
Sonic, he was taken.
Taken? By who?
He called himself Dark Matter Shadow.
Dark Matter? Another element. I have to find him and save Sonic. Before I went out, I helped Tails fix up our base. And Big's water element helped out as well, extinguishing the fire. We cleaned up everything and made Big and Froggy their very own shack with a small fishing pond. There you guys go.
Thank you kindly.
Of course. From there, I went out, searching for any clues of Sonic's whereabouts. Come on, where could he be? I then heard the sound of an ice cream truck? Huh? I walked over a hill to see an ice cream truck in the middle of nowhere. And there was a large crowd. Maybe one of them has a lead. On days 69 to 73, I walked over to the ice cream truck to hear all of the customers complaining.
There's no chocolate! How? Where is it? I know it's there!
I looked inside to see Dr. Eggman? What the?
Oh, shut it! You big-nosed freak! You shouldn't be eating ice cream anyways! It'll probably make your nose even bigger!
How dare you!
He really let himself go after he lost. What happened to you, dude?
You! You broke the last of my equipment! So now I'm forced to do this!
Well, good luck with that. I walked around the crowd, asking everyone if they had seen Sonic. No one had a clue, but a small voice echoed out to me.
Sonic? Why, of course, I saw him.
Huh? I turned around to see a pink hedgehog. And you are?
I'm Amy. I've been
worried sick about Sonic. I saw a shadowy figure take him, and I just don't want anything bad to happen to him.
It's all right. Can you show me where you saw him? Amy brought me over to the outskirts of a small modern town.
Please save him. He doesn't know this yet, but I've always loved him.
Right. Okay, don't worry. I'll find him. On days 74 to 77, I walked throughout the town, and there were players everywhere. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a hedgehog around here?
What the heck is that thing?
Dude, look at its fists.
Huh, I want it.
What? Ah! Hey, leave me alone!
Get back here!
Put a lead on him! I kept running for my life through the city streets, while more players kept coming in, trying to take me down. I then heard a loud... Huh? I turned around to see the players chasing me were gone. Strange. Looking up at the end of the street, I noticed a warehouse with ice around its entrance. Sonic, he must be in there. As I entered inside, I saw where Sonic was being held. He was weaker than ever, trapped inside of a cage. Sonic, who did this to you?
Knuckles, no, leave now.
Huh? Just then, I was hit aside. Ah!
Well. There's a fire one too,
Let him go!
Shut up. This town and these horrible players, they'll all die by my hands. And with this one locked up, there's no one that can stop me.
You want to kill all of those players? But that's wrong, dude. Shadow didn't want to listen, though, and charged right towards me. On days 78 to 80, Shadow and I clashed in the warehouse. He had extremely powerful dark matter attacks, but thankfully, my fire was still putting up a fight. Stop this! You can't kill all of those players just because. He slashed at me, but I narrowly dodged.
This entire world is a nightmare, and it's time to wake up!
We were evenly matched, trading blow for blow, until I heard that again. And this time, it hit me. Ah! I was knocked back against the wall and saw that Shadow had a partner.
Thank you, Rouge.
Of course. It was too easy.
Now, time to execute my plan.
Wait, what are you doing? Is that a Chaos Emerald? No, you're in danger. Chaos,
Shut it! With the power of this emerald, this town will feel my wrath!
He dashed out into the city, and I was left there to die, feeling weaker than ever.
Wait, did you say Chaos?
Yeah, he's back, and he wants to take over the world. Rouge unexpectedly opened Sonic's cage and helped me up. What are you doing?
If Chaos, the water god, really has returned, then not only Shadow, but all of us are in danger. Hurry, go stop him before it's too late.
Thank you.
Let's stop this copycat.
On days 81 to 85, Sonic and I quickly made it to the center of the town, where Shadow was overlooking it all. Shadow, stop this!
You got out. Doesn't matter. I'll make quick work of you two.
He charged in between the two of us, blasting both Sonic and I away from each other. With the Chaos Emerald, I could tell he had become much stronger, but both Sonic and I knew we couldn't give up. We charged back in and used our elements to our advantage. He would freeze Shadow over and over, and I used my fire to melt him away and hit him back.
Why are you defending these people?
Just because they don't treat us the best doesn't give us the right to destroy them. Shadow floated upwards and used a dark attack like no other, which hurt Sonic and sent him back. No! Out of pure rage for my friend, I jumped up and felt a new power surge within me. I gained 10 hearts and can now perform an ultimate blazing combo. With it, I slammed into Shadow, taking him down to low hearts.
I yield.
Because of all the noise, players began to walk into the streets. Are they cheering?
Whoa, those fire and ice guys saved us! Oh.
They all began to cheer, and Shadow took notice.
I can see now that I was wrong.
Good, because we really need your help. On days 86 to 90, we were traveling back to base with Shadow, now on our team. He was still extremely weak though from our fight.
Wait up, you two. Slow down.
I'm sorry, Shadow, but we can't. We need to get back to the others, so we...
Hand it over.
Sonic and I spun around to see Chaos. He found us.
We are going to...
Before we could do anything, in a flash, Chaos was now behind us and had taken the emerald from Shadow. Oh no, something began to happen.
Yes. Yes.
Chaos's form began to grow and swell into a massive liquid monster. No!
My feminine form has returned to me. I am the perfect Chaos!
We have to get out of here! Sonic used his speed to create a large wall of ice to block him off. His attack struck the wall as we helped Shadow run away.
Everything will burn! Everything!
On days 91 to 94, we barely made it back to base.
Guys, what happened?
Chaos, he's back!
And now, I'm angry.
Me too. Are you guys all ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
We all journeyed back to my people's shrine in the jungle, back to its ruined remains. And together, we all stood around the destroyed temple and began to focus on our elements. Elemental energy flooded around the ruins as pieces of the Master Emerald began to come together from each of us.
Almost there!
The Master Emerald shards! Come on, everyone! With all of our strength combined, the Master Emerald was reformed! Yes! We did it!
Yes, Knuckles! Yes! You have made our people proud!
Elder!
I am so thankful to you, my warrior. You have done it! Now, to recapture Chaos Within.
Well, first, we need to find him.
I think he has already found you.
The Emerald is back! I can feel it!
On days 95 to 99, Chaos burst through the tree line, towering above us all and the Master Emerald.
Not on our watch.
Everyone started to charge in, using all of our elements to fight Chaos back. Tails was calling down lightning strikes, and Vector was rocking out, hurting him with his earth element, as Big charged him head on. We were starting to chip away at the god, but then the three of them were thrown back with just one hit. No! I was about to rush in when Chaos's attention focused on me.
You will die first!
He unleashed another powerful attack right towards me. I couldn't dodge it. But then, whoa, what happened? I looked back, and Sonic used his speed to push me out of the way. But he was hit. Sonic, no!
You gotta finish this. Use the emerald. We believe in you.
He passed out from the pain, and I was the only one left with Chaos and the Master Emerald.
No!
On day 100, I raced towards the Emerald, but Chaos kept slamming down his tentacles to stop me.
Stay back!
He slammed down again, but I used my fire to dash up and onto the Emerald. As I did this, I felt its power flow within me. I grew even more powerful and had absorbed the Master Emerald's power. Oh, yeah! I dashed up and started to hit Chaos with my empowered attacks.
No!
We began to trade hit after hit, but his godly powers were still so intense. I can't give up. Not now! We both hit each other one last time, and we're both extremely weak.
You fool! Nothing! No one can stop me!
You don't know who you're dealing with, Chaos. I'm an Echidna!
Die!
He tried to rush in again as I focused all my powers on the Master Emerald and blasted him with it. I could feel all of the energy leaving me, and I poured it all out just to take him down. I returned back to my normal form, and Chaos was defeated. And with that, the world and the Master Emerald could finally be at peace.
On day 1, I spawned in as Sonic. Wow, I only had 5 hearts. I was in a lush green forest biome. I tested out
my powers. Look at me go. I was stoked. I can run so fast. Whoa. Hey there, dude. You want to chill? He definitely did not. He attacked me. At least I can run. Whoa. I can run super fast. Still, that bear freaked me out. I needed to build myself a shelter. So I chopped down some wood and built a pretty good hut. Man, but all that work made me so hungry. Wonder what I can find. I walked around and I found some potatoes lying there. It's not chili dogs, but I guess it'll have to do. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know this patch of dirt was yours. Well, I'm sure we could get it back to the way it was. Maybe even better. The Chow asked if I had anywhere to sleep. I do. Come on, follow me. I wonder what adventures await for me tomorrow. Day 2 happened, and I woke up to a noise. Ugh, just give me 10 more minutes. Better not be that bear again. Okay, you big furry bully, let's go. Wait, what's that? Are those robot wolves?
I see you've seen my new monster!
Wait, you did this? What do these wolves do to you, man?
It is Dr. Eggman, master of robotics and...
Alright, cut the chase, weirdo. I've only got 100 days here.
Why you? When I rule the world, you hedgehogs will be the first to go! Wolves, attack!
The wolves attacked. I tried to attack them, but I had no weapons. My hearts were almost gone.
Pathetic! If that's the best you've got, Hedgehog, then this planet is as good as mine! I'll wipe you all out! Mark my words!
I didn't have a choice. As much as I hated to admit it, I had to retreat. I promised that when I was stronger, I'll show Eggman who's boss. On days 3 to 4, I needed to buckle down and get to work. I needed to upgrade my tools, so I mined some cobblestone and gave myself an upgrade. Too cool. I mined some more and got to work on a better little hut for me and Omichow. I wanted to make more than a house. I mean, I am Sonic the Hedgehog after all. If all I was gonna eat was raw potatoes, I wasn't feeling super inspired. It'll come to me. For now, I was proud of our little house. Look, a small yard for you too, Omichow. I went searching for something a little better than cobblestone, and hopefully something tastier than potatoes. I found a cave. Oh, spooky. I began to mine, but wait, what is that down there? It was a vein of diamonds. Awesome. I took 2 steps towards it when I was stunned by a roar, and a bear stomped right in front of me. It was the biggest bear I'd ever seen. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bear. I didn't mean to. Well, I'm here to take him down. You have my word, all right? I figured that was my cue. I booked it out of there as fast as I could. On my way home, I ran into some pigs, the regular kind. Good to see a friendly face. Hey, my name's Sonic. The pigs seemed lost and hungry, so I offered to bring them back to my town. I led the pigs home and built them a sweet pen and gave them everything they wanted. I also wanted my new materials to get to work rebuilding the Chow Temple. We were making great progress. It was slowly but surely getting built back up. Time to build my masterpiece, a hot dog stand. No more raw potatoes for me. On day 5, I woke up to the sounds of screams. Jeez, can't I catch a break? I ran towards the sound and saw a bunch of robot creepers. They were blowing up a small village. I have to stop them. Luckily, the creepers weren't as strong as the wolves. My jump attack was able to take them out. The villagers thanked me, but that wasn't all. Tails, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Sonic. Am I glad to see you? I thought I was all alone in this strange world. Have you noticed there aren't any curved edges? Interesting.
Man, I missed you. Your building skills are way better than mine. I kind of need your help as well fighting Eggman.
Ugh, tell me about him. Who do you think sent these robot creepers after me? He's a real jerk.
You got that right, buddy. Here, my base is just back over there. If you want to head there and get to work, I'll see if I can help these villagers out.
Sounds good, Sonic. Can't wait to get my workshop back.
I spoke to the villagers. Their village had been wrecked by the creepers, so I offered them a place to stay. Come on, guys, get settled. On days 6 to 7, I got back home and helped the villagers settle in. I built them a few little houses. Get comfy, guys. I'll keep you safe from Eggman. Tails was working on his workshop. Looking good, dude.
Oh, Sonic, glad you're back. If you could just hand me the tri-oscillating power decoupler, we can get back to work splicing the back end of the...
Unfortunately, I was too tired to help and turned in for the night.
Hey, Sonic, come back.
The next morning, I went to stretch my legs when I noticed the robot wolves again. Well, at least one of them. It was attacking a herd of innocent sheep. I figured I could try fighting one at least. Here goes. Ha! I attacked them and bam. 1, 2, 3, you're out of there. I was celebrating when I began to feel weird. Whoa, what's happening? I leveled up. I even had 10 hearts, and I also felt faster. Thanks, sheep friends. Say, your wool looks really soft. Want to come live with me and my friends? Chili cheese dogs for everyone. I told them how to find my base and watch them head off. That wool gives me an idea. I got back to exploring. On day 8, I came back home to see Omichow being attacked by a robot bat. I leapt in and quickly scared the bat away. I felt bad that my village was so poorly defended. I decided to make some iron tools and weapons. I got Tails and we built a perimeter wall. I even fortified Omichow's little house with some iron I found. There you go, little guy. Still, I wish I knew how to stop Eggman from sending his robots after us. Good idea, little buddy. I tightened my laces, crammed a few chili dogs in my pockets, and set off. On days 9 and 10, I found the city. This place is huge. I'd barely set foot in the city when I was attacked by an iron golem. There's only one of me, okay? Look, I'm... Ow! Luckily, I outran this fool. Jeez, what do they mean by an evil hedgehog? I'm a good guy for life, dude. I spent hours walking around the city. Where do I even start? I started to lose hope, but then I remembered I'm Sonic, and I always had to keep my head up. Just then, I was greeted by a wizard. Hey, what's up, old man?
Old man? My name's Greg.
My bad, Greg.
Rude and dumb. We're all doomed. Look, I'm the only one who's going to help you out here, so be quiet and listen.
Help me? What do you mean?
I heard you were looking for Dr. Eggman's secret base, a noble quest for someone as young and weak as you. But before I tell you where it is, come with me. People aren't too fond of hedgehogs around here.
I followed the wizard back to his temple, and a painting appeared on the wall. Cool.
Yes, it is cool. Thank you. Everyone else thinks it's weird. But look closer, young hedgehog. Does it look at all familiar?
It looked like this was from the book. Wait, that's me. And another hedgehog? And there's Dr. Eggman, but what's that crystal above us?
Ah, that is the Master Emerald, young Sonic. Find it and victory is assured. But if Eggman gets his hands on it, the world is doomed.
Well, I won't let that happen. You can count on me. Sonic. Sonic the...
Yes, yes. Here's a map to Eggman's base and get out.
Wait, why does everyone hate me? The wizard slammed the door in my face. Rude. Still, I had what I came for. I decided to head home. I was done being treated poorly anyway. Days 11 to 13 started off really bad. I had a nightmare. I was fighting Dr. Eggman. We were evenly matched. But as I looked around, I noticed that the world had already been destroyed. Eggman had the Master Emerald. I was too late.
Too slow, Hedgehog. And now, my ultimate creation will see you destroyed.
What is that thing? It's Metal Me. I woke up freaking out. No more chili before bed. That's for sure. I know it was just a dream, but I couldn't shake the ominous feeling that Eggman was one step ahead of me. I needed to start looking for those emeralds. But first, I wanted to make sure that my base was well and truly safe. So for the rest of the days, I reinforced the walls and placed torches everywhere. I also started the foundation of my super sick ring statue. What else screams Sonic? There we go. Much better. I can leave to go check out Eggman's base in peace. On days 14 to 16, I headed out to find Eggman's base. Oh man, I got cheese sauce all over the map. Well, I think I could still read it. I traveled for what felt like days, but I realized I was hopelessly lost. Come on, Sonic. I was ready to return home when I heard a scuffle. I ran towards the sound and saw, hey, Knuckles is fighting those robot wolves.
Sonic, always late to the party. I can handle these guys.
Classic Knuckles. Come on, let's scrap these toasters.
Like I said, I had it.
Sure. All hail the mighty Knuckles. What were you doing out here?
I was looking for Eggman's base, but no thanks to you, I found it.
Yeah. Where's the base? Let's crack some eggs.
It's a day away. Follow me.
Ha! You follow me. Try and keep up. On days 17 to 19, we found the base. It was spewing chemicals everywhere.
Man, I can't wait to smash this place up. Let's go.
Wait, Knuckles. He set off the alarm. Robot creepers came pouring out of the base. I ran after Knuckles, but there were way too many creepers. Knuckles, we have to get out of here. Just then, I heard an all too familiar voice.
Well. If it isn't a couple of rats snooping through my kitchen, how do you like my robot creepers,
Ha, this is the best you got?
You think this is the best, fool? Well, prepare yourself for this, my ultimate creation!
I heard a wiring of gears, a blast from a rocket. Before I could turn around, I was knocked flying.
Bye, Sonic! Or should I say, last year's model?
I fell into the water and lost consciousness. On days 20 to 23, I awoke in a strange biome. Man, it's boiling. All I can see is sand. Sand and more sand. I couldn't just stay out in the open, or else I'd burn alive. I built myself a quick shelter that I had hoped would keep me safe for the night. Aw, man, I hope Knuckles is okay. No, I know he is. I'll find my way back, and with Tails' help, there's no way we can lose. Man, if this sun would let up.
Sonic, find the oasis.
I awoke with the start. Who was that? Still, I didn't have time to think about it. I needed to get home. On days 24 to 26, I tried to find my way out of the desert. It was too hot. The sand was burning my feet. I was walking for what felt like days when I saw another one of Eggman's robot bats fly overhead. I ran after the bat, which led me to an oasis. Yes, get out of here, pest. Sonic needs a bath. After my soak, I felt so much better. I even let the robot bat chill for a bit. What was it doing out here anyway? I looked around and found a small crack under the base. I hit it with my pickaxe and a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. I tried to open it, but couldn't. I bet Tails can figure it out. I zipped off, happy to have my strength back. On days 27 to 29, I found my way back to the jungle biome, but I still couldn't find my base. I decided to climb a nearby tree, but no sooner had I started when an angry parrot appeared and started pecking at my head. Ah! Stop! Hey, you got the wrong guy, all right? Jeez, look, I'm nice, I swear. Yeah, well, jets or not, I'm the real deal. Do you know where my base is? Oh, wait, really? No way. I thanked the parrot and asked if he wanted to come live in my village too. We'll keep your eggs safe, little guy. I promise. On days 30 to 32, I got back to my old base. There was a few robot creepers sniffing around the wall, but I took care of them.
Sonic, you're back. How'd it go?
Not good, I'm afraid. I met Knuckles, but I'm not sure if he made it. Wait, oh, Knuckles. Buddy, I'm so glad to see you.
After you got knocked to Kingdom Come, I used the distraction to escape. Still, that was close. Sorry I rushed in like that.
No worries, man. At least we're together again. Tails had been busy while I was gone. He drawn up plans for some awesome new upgrades to the base, and I got to work building them. Turrets! Awesome! After all of that, I was just too exhausted. I needed my beauty sleep. By days 33 to 35, I had my strength back. I had Tails take a look at the treasure chest, but he said we needed lapis to make a special key. Nothing else would work. Of course. We needed to figure out a way to take out Eggman's base.
If we had some stronger ore, we'd be able to make better armor and weapons, not to mention upgrading our base even more.
Good idea, Tails, but I only know one diamond mine around here, and it'll be tough to get. That mama bear is too tough. Still, we didn't have many other options. I hope she's a bit nicer than last time. I am faster since the last time I was there. Maybe I can use that to at least grab something. I managed to blast past that mama bear, take out my pickaxe, and mine a single block. Time to go. We spent the rest of the day making a set of armor. It'll have to do. I took off in the direction of Eggman's base to free the mama bear's son. On days 36 to 38, I returned to Eggman's lair. Gross. It stinks worse than before. Still, it'll be quick, in and out. No need to get into a fight. I took a deep breath and blasted off. After all, I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog? Shoot! Robo creepers started pouring out of the base. My armor was good, but not that good. I needed backup if I'm gonna fight this army. Just then, I heard a roar. Where was that coming from? I looked around and found a capsule. Weird. Guess I just jump up here and there's the bear. Found you, buddy. Don't sweat it, pal. Just hold on tight. I'm taking you home. On days 39 to 41, I returned to my village. Bear cub in tow.
You did it, Sonic.
No sweat. Ready to go home, little guy? I took the cub back to his mom. Thanks, Mama Bear. Always bet on blue. We got to work, strip mining her den. We made it pretty deep, crossing our fingers until... Yes! Lapis! I took it back to Tails and he got to work in his workshop fashioning the key. Okay, let's see what this bad boy holds. Is that? It's the Master Emerald.
I thought it was a legend. The power reading is off the charts. I'm going to need a bit of time to get this much power under control. If we misuse it, it could take out the whole world.
I left Tails to it. Man, it felt good. With the emerald in our possession, nothing can stand in our way. After I got the diamonds, I decided to craft some diamond weapons. I spent the rest of the day working on my ring statue and building the Chao Temple. Almost there, little guys. I hope they're okay. On days 42 to 44, I was waiting for an update from my pal Tails and perfecting the spice mix for my chili recipe when I heard a noise outside. What the heck? Why was the village all messed up? An angry villager approached me. Me? But I was eating chili. Did you happen to see if this guy was a metal version of me? Not a robot? Huh. How many fakers are there? I promised the villagers to catch who was responsible. I couldn't have yet another hedgehog running around spoiling my good name.
Sonic, it's terrible. The thief stole the Master Emerald. Luckily, I put a tracking chip on them. Take this map. It'll tell you where they are.
Good thinking, Tails. Well, that does it. I'm gonna go catch this guy. On days 45 to 47, I followed the tracking signal far out of the forest and into a tundra. I was attacked by another robot wolf pack. Ah! Thought you could sneak up on me, huh? Well, take this. I took them out with ease. Man, I remember when you guys used to scare me. I was about to keep following the signal when...
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald. Now I know what's been going on. Everyone's been mistaking me for the likes of you. Say something, you fake hedgehog.
Chaos control.
Wow, he's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He's using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
My name is Shadow. I am the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Hey, come back!
back! Man, I hope the tracker still works. Bingo. Nice try, Faker. But I'm coming for you. On days 48 to 50, I followed the signal deeper into the tundra until I came across a mountain. Well, the signal says to go up. Better run to keep warm. Wait, where did he go? The signal says he's floating somewhere? I looked around, and then I saw it. It was a floating castle. No way. How did he even... Oh, there's a bridge. Well, I knew that. I'd barely started to cross the bridge when I noticed something strange. What's that smell? That distinctly gunpowder smell. Uh-oh. The bridge was rigged. Run, Sonic. Run. Whew. That was so close. Still, how am I gonna get to the Sky Castle now? On days 51 to 54, I went to the base of the mountain. That's when I heard it.
Help! Somebody help!
I followed the sound and found another one of Eggman's capsules. I smashed up the guards and got ready to crack it open. Okay, watch your head. Whoa, Amy?
Sonic, my savior! I knew you'd come for me.
What are you doing up here, Amy?
I've been looking for the lost Chow. I found their village and felt bad. I'm not sure there are any here, though.
Well, I'm trying to get up to that castle in the sky. No way up there?
I might. Follow me, my love.
Oh, boy. On days 55 to 57, I followed Amy further down the mountain until we came across a deep pit. She pointed down. Way down.
All you gotta do is jump, Sonic.
Are you sure about that? It looks pretty... Ah!
Good luck.
I'm gonna die. Wait, is that? Oh my gosh. And I'm about to land right on top of it. Yeah. The spring shot me all the way up to the Sky Castle. Wow, what a rush. I looked around. Where was Shadow? I tried the temple door, but no dice. It was locked. It was a giant zombie. Well, I've been itching for a warm-up. Bring it on. I attacked the giant zombie, but it was too strong. My hits just knock him back. Wait, I lured him to the edge of the cliff. Come on. One good hit. Ha! See you later, giant. There was rumbling sounds, and the doors open. Shadow, here I come. On days 58 to 60, I explored the Sky Castle. There was a bunch of old chests here. Health potions? These will come in handy. This castle must be ancient. I wonder who built it. Gotta watch out for those traps, though. Whew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, Faker.
Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me. Huh, you're not even good enough to be my fake.
I'll make you eat those words.
Not bad for an imposter.
You can't fake that. Now hand over the Master Emerald.
You want it so badly? Here.
He shattered the Master Emerald into two. I was blasted away. Shadow! I awoke back on the mountain. Ugh, down to one heart. But what's that? It's half of the Master Emerald. When I picked it up, I felt a surge of power. Whoa, I had 15 hearts. I felt supercharged. I wonder if... Chaos Control. Well, guess I need some practice. I'm getting back home the hard way. On days 61 to 63, there was a village totally overrun with robot creepers. And another capsule. I took one out and they scattered. Yeah, that's more like it. You tell Eggman I'm coming for him.
Tell me what, Sonic? That you surrender? That you and your friends throw in the towel?
Eggman, I'm glad I ran into you.
Robots, attack! I said attack! Where are those piles of scrap?
Looks like you're all alone there, pal, which lets me give you a long overdue beatdown.
Blast you, Sonic! This isn't over!
With him on the run, I opened the capsule. It was a bunch of chows. I found you. Hey, little guys, I know a place you'll be totally happy in. Come with me. On days 64 to 66, I felt that I had to be getting close. It was then that I stumbled across what looked like a wizard tower. Neat, but it was under attack by robot bats. Back off.
Oh, great. This guy again.
Hey, what's up, old man? What are you doing out here?
This is my summer sanctuary. Well, it was until you showed up.
I just saved you from Eggman's forces. A little respect would be nice.
Still, I see you have the Master Emerald. Wait, what have you done to it?
You see, there was this fake hedgehog with rocket boots who...
And this is why we can't have nice things. Gosh, well, you better get that thing fixed soon. Otherwise, we're all doomed. Take these blueprints. They'll teach you how to build an Ultra Forge. Put the two pieces in there and get the emerald back together.
Will do, old man. Oh, before I go, can you show me where my base is?
Sure, it's right over there. Now, get a move on.
Huh, why do I keep missing it? On days 67 to 69, I finally made it back to my base. Here you go, Chows, your new home. I reunited with my friends who were stoked to see me. We didn't have time to catch up though, as when Tails read the instructions, he realized this will be a tough build. We need a nether star. That means we need a portal to the nether. Huh.
And you need to summon a wither. It's super tough.
Oh, sick. Thanks, Omi. Well, that settles it. Guess I'm off to another adventure. Before I left, I used the diamonds from a nearby mine to finish my base. There you go, Chow. My way of thanking you for all the help you gave me. I also wanted to finish my ring. There we go. Now everyone will know that Sonic's in town. On day 70 to 72, I carried Omi Chow through the forest and along the beach. Underwater? Oh, great. My favorite. That thing is really far down. We were about to jump in when we were surrounded by drowners. Whoa. Hey, guys. Didn't mean to intrude. Oh, yeah? Pleasure to meet you. It was a potion of underwater breathing. Ah, thanks, dudes. We swam down and found the portal. Here goes nothing. On days 73 to 75, I searched all over the nether for the soul sand. I needed this to summon the wither. Man, this place is spooky. I can feel myself getting weaker by the second. Stay close, Omichao. After I had the sand, I needed wither skulls. Luckily, Omichao had a finder. Good thinking. Yes, 3 skulls. I was nervous, but I placed the sand in the skulls and got ready. Whoa, man, this might be a bad idea. The wither exploded, knocking me back. I only had 1 heart already? Oh yeah, definitely a bad idea. Wait, what? Omi, what are you doing? Omichao jumped at the wither. There was a flash of light and the wither was blasted back, dropping a nether star. Got it. But where's Omichao? I wanted to stay, but the wither was too powerful. I ran, finding the portal and barely escaping. Omichao, I'll never forget your sacrifice. On day 76 to 78, I returned to the base. We got to work building the Wizard's Forge. I wasn't totally sure if my plan was gonna work, but I made sure to find a nice open biome in case things went sideways. I placed the other half of the emerald on the ground. Okay, let's see if I can use this to pull the other piece to me. Makes sense, I think. Here goes nothing. Chaos control.
Never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought the castle you were on exploded in the sky.
You know, what can I say? I die hard.
So there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure.
I see. But you know I can't let you live. Your adventuring days are coming to an end.
Shadow attacked, but he was too slow. I've gotten stronger. Ha! Give me the Master Emerald, Shadow, and I'll let you go.
No, I am the ultimate life form. Eggman promised.
Before I could deliver the final blow, he vanished. Well, at least he left the emerald. On days 79 to 81, it was time to put the emerald back together. I placed both of the pieces into the forge and powered it up. There was a blinding flash. The emerald was floating in front of me. I could feel the energy coming off. I wasn't gonna waste my time just standing around. I used the forge to turn my remaining netherite into a whole cache of weapons and armor. Here you go, Chao, and you guys, Knuckles and Tails. We had to get ready to take down Eggman's base. On days 82 to 85, I went on patrol, hoping to find some gunpowder and sand to help me take out Eggman's base. That factory's going down.
Sonic!
Oh, great. Amy, wait, she's being attacked by robot bats. Hang on, Amy.
Oh, Sonic, I knew you'd come back for me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was totally thinking about you, like always. I offered to take Amy back to my base. I got her settled in and crafted the TNT I'd been looking for. On days 86 to 88, I decided to check out the base, do a little bit of recon work, and get my bearings. Wait, where is everyone? There was no one here.
Come to witness the show, Sonic.
Eggman, where are you?
Oh, Sonic, you poor little insect. You think that base to be the extent of my genius? Gaze into the egg carrier!
Whoa, no way. It was a giant airship.
Hand over the Master Emerald, or I'll bomb your base into oblivion!
The egg carrier started dropping bombs. Whoa, watch out. He's blowing up his own base. I gotta go. Man, Eggman's gone too far. Time to kick it up a notch. On days 89 to 91, the emerald was finally ready. Okay, Master Emerald. Chaos control. Hello? Is this thing on?
I'm not sure what's wrong. The power is there, but you can't tap into it.
Well, this isn't good. We need it. I had to act quickly before Eggman's airship arrived. Wizard! Hey, Wizard!
What part of Sanctuary do you not understand?
We fixed that emerald, but it won't work.
Well, you didn't think it would work for just you, did it? Remember the painting? 2 hedgehogs. Open your eyes!
So you're saying I need Shadow's help?
Hey, I didn't write the rules. You want emerald power? You need to play nice. Now, for the last time, go away!
Time to go find that weirdo. Hope he's in a better mood. On days 92 to 95, I traveled across every biome looking for Shadow, but I was in for a shock. Everything was destroyed. It must be Eggman. He's making his move to destroy the whole world. I tried to use my super speed to put on the flames, but it didn't work. Everyone, run! Head to my base! We'll hold him there. Everywhere I went, it was all the same. Death and destruction. I was getting desperate. Where was Shadow? I grabbed the turtle and headed back home. I hope we can save everyone. On days 96 to 99, I knew I had to rally my troops.
I'm ready to smash some circuits.
You can count on me, Sonic. They won't lay a finger on my Sonic.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad I have you by my side. And all you villagers, animals, and Chao, too. I'm sorry I couldn't use the full power of the Master Emerald, but I promise I won't give up. Not now, not ever. I handed out chili dogs to everyone in town and made sure to craft any last-minute pieces of armor or weapons. We'd barely gotten everything ready when there was a huge explosion on the outer wall. The attack is beginning.
Go, my robot forces! Crush them all!
We left in the battle. There was robots everywhere, but we managed to hold them off. They're retreating. We did it. Wait, is that Metal Sonic? He's going for the emerald. Get your hands off that thing. I was about to attack, but just then, Shadow, I'm glad to see you. We can end this together.
I was created to destroy you, Sonic. I was told by Eggman that you are the ultimate threat to the world. I can't believe I fell for such an obvious lie.
Well, you can make it up now, Shadow. We can use the emerald and we can end this. This was it. Day 100. The egg carrier was right on top of us. If it attacked, we were done for. I looked around at my friends, both old and new, and knew that we would win.
Well, Sonic, I see you've allied yourself with that traitor. You truly were a bitter disappointment, Shadow. Hand over the emerald, and I might spare your pathetic little base.
Not a chance, Egg Breath.
I hoped you'd say that. Now, Sonic, prepare to face the might of the ultimate genius.
You ready, Shadow? Chaos Control. Yes, Shadow and I were transformed. I had 20 hearts and felt unstoppable.
What? You harnessed the power of the Master Emerald? But how?
That's called teamwork, Egghead. Now feel it firsthand.
No, this is impossible!
Eggman was defeated. Just another adventure for Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.